All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue this Iran Millennium Dawn game. I did it on the wrong day last week. I'm gonna try and get more consistent on my schedule, but I have been trying to change my sleep schedule, which I failed to do last weekend. So we're gonna be consistent this weekend. We're gonna do some Iran single player Millennium Dawn this morning, keep this campaign going. When we're done with that this afternoon, we're going to do some USA Millennium Dawn multiplayer. We'll be starting that campaign as well. I'll probably take 30 minutes-ish to stop streaming in between the two, just because I gotta help set up and stuff for that game, because it's gonna be huge. We have, I think, almost 90 signups for that game, so it'll be logistically a bit of a nightmare, and might get started a bit late, so we'll just heads up about that later. Tomorrow I will continue the grand campaign in the morning. I got all caught up on what I wanted to do with YouTube on that, so we'll continue that in the morning, and then the last session of Vicky 3 Iran will be tomorrow afternoon, as we will be starting a new game. I'm going to be trying to get Prussia or the Ottomans or Brazil for that, so we'll see. All right, when we left off last time, we were in really bad shape. Some of y'all may remember. We were in really bad shape. We had the economic crash, which I haven't had in a Millennium Dawn game in a while. I used to get it all the time when I didn't know how to play HOI and I didn't know how to play this mod. I haven't had it in a while. We kind of recovered to a degree. We built out of it by expanding our taxable income, by cutting a lot of our expenditures. But as a result, our economy is not really in a good place for a major war like with Russia, which we want to do.
What's up, Risk Curry? What's up, Note? What's up, Greco?
So we got a little bit of work to do. I think that if we can get our spending put back up, if we can start importing the resources we need to build up our equipment again, because as you can see, we have a bit of an issue there. We will be in good enough shape to probably go to war with Russia in the CSTO. Now, as someone mentioned on one of the YouTube videos I put up, I was a fucking monkey and I didn't turn on AI missile launches. So the AI is incapable of launching nukes. We're basically going to play this out like I used to play MD games, which is like there's almost no nukes. I don't know. You can't change it after you start. It sucks. I wish I'd done that, but I didn't. So, but at least it will be interesting wars. We'll have interesting wars with countries like the US. So there's that. And Russia, of course. We'll wait till the US until the end of the game. I think what I want to try and do is we're going to go after Russia in the CSTO in this, and then I'm going to take a shot at NATO to end this off. Why is it doing it twice?
There's no reason to say this.
What's doing that?
Look, you're a simp. I'm gonna have to report you back to Kuska.
I only have one notification thing on my OBS. Why is that going twice? That is going to drive me crazy. Anyway, think of the resub, baby. Appreciate it. This is what I love. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Glad you're doing well, man. What's up? Okay, so what we want to do, what I want to try and do with this game is at this point, I want to see if we can take on the two big boys, the CSTO in Russia and then the USA and NATO. And then we're going to probably call this game. We got a ways to go, don't get me wrong. I'd say we got, oh man, 2 or 3, maybe 4 more sessions to go on this. And then we are going to go on to the Kaiserreich game I want to do. So, yep. Do you have AI retaliation nukes on? No, because I'm a dumbass. No more Ambanar. No, Ambanar, I'm not even going to get into that. But no, not for a while. I may come back to it at some point. Just not soon. Kazakhstan did become Slavist, yes. For some reason. They're embargoing China. So with me, I threw up last night with stomach virus. I'm laying here in the bed trying to get over it. Jesus Christ, dude. Get some fucking Tums, man. You had food poisoning or what was it? Stomach-related viruses are the worst. I'd say they can even be worse than really bad headaches. Some of the ones I've gotten. I mean, they just, well, they make your life hell. Okay, so now that the economy is semi-back, I'm going to reduce the corporate tax rate a bit more. We're going to continue to build up our economy for a little while here, probably maybe a year. I'll go on speed 5. When we're done with that, I'm going to start to import resources again. And then we're going to start to produce equipment again at an efficient rate. And then we're going to prepare for the war of Russia. I'm thinking maybe 2021 or 2022 we'll do the war of Russia. Given that we're more or less recovered very quickly and we're in the state for it. So we'll see. We also still can go after Iraq and Kurdistan. So we'll see. I mean, we're just at this point, we're a very powerful Iran. We stopped due to the fact that we had an economic crash and decline. That's the only thing preventing us from further expansion. Because really, if we're gonna be honest, the military runs the show, much like they do in real life, but even more so in this. And they just be frothing at the mouth. The US did pull out of Iraq last time we played. I think it was last session, maybe the one before. They had puppeted Iraq. We tried to stop them. We failed. They puppeted them, but then they eventually pulled troops out.
We're chilling.
Boy,
What's up,
there's no
A Prude?
easy way to say this, but,
Thank you for the
Prime man, appreciate that.
Look, you're
What's
a
up,
simp.
dude?
I'm gonna
You're
have to
lactose
report you back
intolerant.
to Cusco.
That'll do it. Shit, dude.
Boy, there's no real easy way to say this, but
Why is it doing it twice?
look, you're a simp. I'm gonna have to report you back to Cusco.
Is it just on my end, or do you guys hear notifications twice? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is causing it, because it's just... It makes no sense.
I'm going to lurk and listen to the stream through my AirPods. Got to get back to work.
All right, good luck, man. Good luck. You're working at the restaurant, right? Good luck, man.
Lilo doesn't happen as often anymore in MD games. I haven't had a pop-up for 3 sessions now.
Now, there's a higher chance it doesn't happen. It will also happen later. Like, I don't know what they did to it code-wise, but like it can just appear very late. I've seen that happen in a lot of games where it will just... I've seen it pop up in like 2004 before. It's really weird. All right, we've done most of our focus tree at this point too. I mean, we're really far along. There's not much left to do. I guess we'll go down to ballistic missile stuff. You heard it twice. Okay. I just don't understand what's causing it. I won't rant about it, but anyway. I have to get that figured out, or try and figure it out yet again. All right, we're trying to increase corruption, infiltrate the Navy, and steal blueprints from the Russians. I want a huge network built up there when we do fight them. Oh, making chicken souvlaki. That sounds wonderful. Are you going to change ideology at all? I've tried. I mean, I've been trying to do that all game. The thing is, at this point, I basically just have to input a console command to do it. Like, every time I've gotten further with it, the outlook they give you at the start of the game just takes power. I like this tree, but Jesus Christ, they need to add some political options to it, because, like, not only, A, do they not give you focus trees to go alternative paths in the theocratic government, but they make it so explicitly for you to get out of and go to another ideology, you have one of two things you can do. A, you can console command, or B, you can just like basically go to another one within your ruling group. So like, we are trying to go left-wing radicals, but it's incredibly expensive. It'll take us a long time. And I've actually not even seen an option for us to switch. Like, look, normally what happens in MD or in HOI, when you get a lot of popularity for another party, you will get a political option whereby you could have an election, but we don't have election. Well, we do actually have elections. Iran is... Democracy is a strong word for it, but there are elections in Iran. So theoretically, we should be able to hold elections and put another party in power. The game just doesn't let you, which I am very disappointed by. I'll be honest. So at this point, if we want to switch fucking politics, the only way we could realistically do that is console commands, which is fucking dumb. That shouldn't be a thing. It doesn't make any sense. So yes, we will, but the game just absolutely screws you. Like, I gotta say, I do like the tree. The Iranian tree is really big, it's really well made, but they need to fix the fucking politics on this thing. So, at the very least, allow for you to have elections, which already exist in Iran anyway. So, I don't know. I'm just on the fence about what I want to do about it. It's kind of annoying. No, you can't legalize elections. It doesn't give you the option, which I don't understand why it's not going to let you do that either. It doesn't make any sense. You can't. It would be right here. It'd be right here. Has elections? No, that's not accurate. There are elections. So, I don't know. I think they must have changed the country to not allow it completely, which, again, doesn't make any sense. Period. So, I'm not too sure. It's a real shame.
What's up, Bimbo?
Boost communists and start a civil war. See, it doesn't even give you the option to start a civil war. I mean, like, because they're the same group. They're both emerging outlook, and I don't think the game allows you to have a civil war with people in your own outlook group for some reason, which doesn't make any sense, but maybe we legalize more of these parties. Let's try this. Let's legalize some of these parties and see what this does. I guess we can allow them to. Nope, same thing. As far as I'm aware, they would explicitly have to change the game to not allow you to do that, which I just don't understand. I don't get why they did that.
So anyway, from like the start,
I mean, not for me. It has never shown up to be an option. No, not once. You can do that as Russia, I know, but what I'm saying is this country explicitly doesn't allow you to. Like, I'm very aware. I played this mod a lot, but this one does not allow you to. Okay, we'll go for the Qasid. We want better OLVs before I start to just pump out satellites. We'll go ahead and try and catch up on those, but it'll take a while. There we go. The game doesn't let you start a civil war in this for IMBO for some reason. On Iran. I checked in single player a bit too. I moved the numbers around and from what I've seen, it just doesn't let you start a civil war or have elections. So the game forces you to just stick this out. Which doesn't... Maybe it's because a bunch of the focuses like require you to be this or something. It's... I don't know. It's really odd. Yeah, it is. I mean, at this point, we've got so much popularity from the left-wing radicals that realistically the government would be primarily run with them, but there would have been no major reform. Again, there are elections in Iran. The game says there's not. There are. So they'd also have a lot of power in the government purely from that, and they might have won an election. Are all the elections in Iran actually legitimate? Fuck no. But there are elections, so I don't know. I definitely got a little bit annoyed with that, I'll be honest. Some of them, to a degree. It's tough to know how bad the rigging is. Like, certain elections have certainly been rigged in Iran for sure, but that's resulted in some pretty aggressive behavior by the people to just demand that not happen. It hasn't always worked. Like, there was a thing called like the green uprising, I think it was called, in Iran in like the 2010s, where there was an election that was absolutely rigged. Everyone in Iran knew it was rigged. And there was a massive popular uprising, which could have resulted in the government being overthrown. However, they got no support from the West. Barack Obama was obsessing over a nuclear deal with Iran because he wanted to make himself look good, so he didn't support any measure of political change in Iran. He supported their government. I mean, make no mistake. Obama supported the Iranian government because he wanted to make a nuclear deal with them, not because I think he really cared about it, like, as a concept, so much as he wanted to build a legacy. Obama was all about doing things that look good, to look good, rather things that actually mattered. So, anyway, point being, there was an uprising in response to a false election, meaning even though not all elections are explicitly legitimate in Iran, there is an expectance of the people that happens, and when that doesn't happen, you get some pretty big kickback, which should be represented in this mod and in this focus tree. And I understand that it's a lot to mod this stuff, but given how many focuses they did for this, they could have done a political one. Elections are kind of rigged, but since the Supreme Leader can block and pass the law, elections are kind of irrelevant. Yeah, no, yeah, he is right. The Supreme Leader is in complete power. If he decides he doesn't want something to happen, it's not going to happen. Fuck, we just got collapsing housing prices. Our economy is still kind of crashing. We're back down to stagnation. So yeah, that is true. Quiet intel network and just keep what we've got. We stole industrial blueprints from the Russians. Let's steal more of those. But the point is, there's political methods currently to actually have a shift in government, and this just doesn't allow you to do that, which I don't understand. Man, China has so much influence after they build out our debt in our country. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is a lot. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of at with this campaign. Like, we're gonna play this out, but I just can't do a lot of interesting stuff politically with it. So we're gonna prep for the war with Russia. We're gonna fight them, and then I'm gonna take a shot at the U.S. and we're gonna end this campaign. I mean, I've had fun with it in the beginning and stuff, and it's not that I'm not having fun now. It's just that, like, due to how they just fuck you on politics, it's like, you can't do a lot of interesting stuff with it. In the end of any campaign I play in any game, especially HOI, I like to do interesting stuff politically, and you're just completely neutered with this one. So, like I said, we're going to prep for the big wars. We'll see where we can go on that, and then we'll probably move on to the next campaign. Because we're at the end of our focus tree. We don't have any more interesting stuff we can really do. Now it's just we're sitting on our country and we're stuck on one political path, which sucks. So, yeah. That's how I'm looking at it.
What's up, Hussy?
Ab44. Yes, we don't. I spent political power, didn't I? God damn it. I always do that. We got to save up for stable growth. I think your debt is lowering, the consumer confidence goes up, so your economy starts to grow. Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of debt for a lot of reasons. We were in a deficit for a while, but there's a huge economic bug with debt that I don't currently have the latest version. I started this game before the update where they fixed that, so we got fucked by some of the debt bugs that they had in the game. And I haven't removed it because, I don't know. I just don't think there's... I really try to avoid console commands. Like, if I can help it, I never use console commands in games. I always use it as like a last resort. IRGC Quds Force. Quds Force? The Quds Force is one of the 5 branches of IRGC, specializing in unconventional warfare and military intelligence operations. That's code for terror in other countries, is what that means. The Quds Force, I don't know how to say it. They're the group that primarily is involved in like supporting military, paramilitary, terror groups in other countries. They were extensively involved with supporting like anti-US activities by partisans in Iraq after the Iraq War. They were really heavily involved in the Syrian civil war on behalf of mostly the Assad government, but other groups. They're basically like CIA meets special forces in Iran, I guess is how you would put it. Responsible for extraterritorial operations, the Quds Force supports non-state actors in many countries, including Hezbollah, Hamas, Palestinian, Islamic Jihad, Yemeni Houthis, and Shia militias in Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan. Okay, it tells you about that. So, yeah, these guys they're not good news. They're pretty bad.
Do you have a collab on Russia because you don't want to march to Vladivostok?
Yes, I do. We're gonna subsidize the company. We'll wait to go up on economic cycles. Also, as always, I'm streaming for me fairly early. I also stopped coffee again this week completely. I started drinking coffee a bit again. It's the one drug I always go back to. And I stopped cold turkey a few days ago, so be warned. It'll take me a minute to wake the fuck up. I'm drinking goddamn tea right now, and although I love tea, tea is fan-fucking-tastic. There's no caffeine in it, which is a bit brutal. What's up, Dolphin? How you doing, man? Good morning to you. Yeah, we have one collab on Russia. We might want to get a more though. So, do we have the people for that? Yes, we do. Might as well start that as well. Teas for the afternoon, coffees for the morning. You're right, Feldzer. You're right. You're right. But it raises my blood pressure, and the medication I'm on also raises my blood pressure, and that's a no-no. So, no more coffee. 10:24 p.m. You goddamn liar. It's a.m. Goddamn liar. Dolphin, I know where you live. Well, I know the state that you live in, so you can't lie to me. But yeah, like I said, I won't be doing much RP related stuff for this campaign until the end of it. We're just really gonna militarize, and I want to see if we can take on the big boys, which is what I used to do in these games. I prefer to have it be a little bit more like light RP story based, but given where we're at with this focus tree and how they limit you of Iran, I just don't want to do that. And we crashed. Okay. So, just, I want to give you all a heads up on that. Because I normally do that, and I'm not going to do that, so I want to make that quite clear. Risk it, champ, for the sweet few hours before the midday crash. Fuck. Such little gain for such great pain. Hell yeah. It's a command economy. Not entirely though, right, Hussy? Hussy, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I hope I'm trying, doing my best. It's the government is really heavily involved in the economy. The government ministries are heavily involved with like investments, moving money around and stuff. I know the IRGC and the military also has huge amounts of like economic holdings outside the context of the military. But private business is allowed and does happen in Iran, right? It's just not that big compared to a lot of countries. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I remember reading. Should be hunting for drinking tea. I know, I'm practically British. What did my fucking ancestors fight for, if not to get rid of tea in the US? But, you know, hey, this is pineapple ginger. It's fucking delicious. So, you know, I'm gonna drink it. All right, let's hope the game doesn't keep crashing. The later you go in MD, the more unstable it gets. So we might get lucky, but fingers crossed. Gotta love those beautiful autosaves. Okay, let's keep it going. We'll go ahead and combat foreign influence again as well, because I think we're actually pretty close to getting major power. We already have it. We are major power. We are very far away from being a great power, though, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait on that. It's also sanctioned, so opportunities are limited for real enterprise. Yes, but it does happen. It's just very minor, I believe. What's up, Custard? Good to see you. Been a while. Hope you're well. Let's reenact the Boston Tea Party. Dump his tea. Bitch, you gotta find where I live, and that's not an invitation. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Someone tried to do that, and it wasn't funny. Please don't do that. Okay, let's import a bit of stuff. We got the factories for it. Not from Russia. Not from them. We'll import from India. We'll do one from India. And then we'll do a few from China. We'll stop all of our importing of precious metals. And then we'll import a fuckload of technology metals. These are important ones, so we'll do that. Cool. Now we are actually producing equipment at a semi-reasonable rate. SPAA, we need a fuck ton of. These guys are what will stop us from not getting absolutely chewed apart by the Russians. Let's see how many of these we have, actually. We only have 600. But that means I would assume that all of our divisions have them upgraded. Bear with me. We're prepping for the big one, boys, so we'll have to do some technical shit here. All good here, Cheese. Hope you're well. Yeah, doing well. Glad you're doing well, too. Good morning, Bert. Good to see you. So good. Are they in jail? Fuck no. It's one of those internet people. Internet people. God, I sound like a boomer. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. We are using these. Now, I want more of these in my divisions, and I want a much bigger stockpile, though. So let's take a look at some of our divisions here. The important thing is we need to get our basic infantry to have SPAA, because they will not survive without these. They will just get chewed up. Do we have enough? We do. And then I'm going to, if we can afford it, throw some IFEs on our basic infantry too. Well, it's already named that. We'll go with infantry division then. Okay. We'll do chess piece. And then our special forces. I'm going to throw in an SPAA on here. And then SPRD maybe. What the fuck is the org so high? That's very odd. We can work with that. And then I want a little bit of breakthrough here. And we actually have a lot of fucking breakthrough. I always forget that the special forces actually give you a fuck ton. Okay, we can work with these. These guys, I'd say, have enough. They're right at the width I want to. And I think that's all we're using. Heavy attack tonk. Yep.
That'll work.
Did you build up forts? No, I did not. We're going to go on the offensive, and if we lose the offensive with the Russians, we're fucked anyway, so it doesn't matter.
How do you play so late into MD runs with the time ticking
so slowly? It doesn't go too bad, Filter, because like my computer is not like amazing, but it's semi-acceptable. So I don't know. I don't mind it personally. I just like the game enough too. I like to play games out to the real end because I like to do the politics of the late game. We're kind of stuck not being able to do it on this game, but I want to go after the big guys too, so that'll be fun. Will we invade Afghanistan? Yes, most likely, but I want to go after Russia first. That's what we're saving all our equipment for. Man, There's like a tag on my shirt that keeps fucking with me. You know when you get that tag that's just like itchy on your back? I may have to go change shirts. This isn't a new one either, so it's very odd. I'm not tweaking, I promise. This isn't me just tweaking out. I have a fucking tag fucking with me right now. Goddamn bullshit. Alright, almost have enough for stable growth. We have really good OLVs now. We are at the point, I think we will probably rush some satellites to be able to really hit the Russians. I mean, like, they're going to have a good satellite network. And just a reminder, in MD now, satellite networks are very, very, very useful. They're very powerful. These are really good. We'll go for that. Okay, so for satellites, let's take a look at that. We're going to have to produce them. We need to produce some OLVs. This will just completely stop our economy for a little bit, but that's fine. We'll make 10. And then we're going to want, see, we'll do GNSS. That's not the one I want. I want comsets. We'll make 5 of these. And we'll have to wait till we have this set. So we'll make the OLVs first, which are just like basically launch vehicles we're going to use to put our satellites up in orbit. Then we'll make the satellites that we need, and then we'll launch a bunch of those. Because right now I think we have 2 satellites? I think 2. Let's look. Yeah, we had 2 satellites, and they're from like the 90s, so not the most powerful thing in the world. This is the Millennium Dawn soundtrack. They had a custom soundtrack made for the mod, Hasi. Still struggling to think how to say your name.
Do a naval invasion of Ukraine and Crimea.
Yeah, we had Turkey, so that'd be a good idea. We're gonna have to push through the Caucasus because I'm declaring war on Azerbaijan, but the CS2 includes Ukraine, so we'll have to fight them. We'll have to fight Belarus, Estonia, all the Caucasus, and Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. We don't have a border with them though, so not the worst thing ever. Cool. Oman? We're in charge of Oman. What the hell's going on down there? House of Al Said. Okay. Still monarchist. They changed a bunch of the stuff in the Navy. I'm getting all these techs ready to go because we're gonna retrofit all of our Navy before we fight the US at some point too. So that'll be much later down the line. Let's go up to stable growth. Our economy is... We're running a surplus, but that debt is killing us. Defenders of Islam. We've already conquered all those areas, so we don't need them, but it will give us little bonuses which we could use. The Vic game is tomorrow, Dolphin. This afternoon after this game, we're going to be playing the USA in Millennium Dawn. It's the start of the next multiplayer Millennium Dawn campaign, which I'll be playing in. We'll be playing the US, so that's later today. Tomorrow it's the Vic campaign in the afternoon. In the morning it's the continuation of the Mega campaign. Then go to follow Bearded Amish Guy. You know, if you're an Amish guy, Amish, I'm going to already assume that that you're bearded. There's a lot of Amish people around where I live, like a lot. When I go to see this person, I'm kind of seeing right now, I have to drive away. It's like oh man, it's a long drive. But I go through a lot of like just rural areas, One second. I was looking for something. What was I looking for? Decryption. If we can do that. No, we've got that. Then we want robotics. But I go down a lot of like back roads in Ohio and stuff to get to where I'm going. And like, I tend to drive out there in the evening, and like, there are so many, like, you'll see so many Amish buggies. And it's wild because they're just come down the side of the road on like narrow back roads, you know, and they'll be just in the horse and carriage and stuff. But it's funny because they've got like, you know, the lights that cars have on the back so that like you can see them obviously at night. They have them on like the Amish like carriage and buggies. So the first couple times I saw them, I just thought some dude was just like driving on the side of the road. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And then I like get up to it and it's like, nope, that's a carriage and buggy with horses. Okay. Anyway, yeah. And they always have a beard. Always. Every single time. You live in South Central Pennsylvania, so I see buggies everywhere. Yeah, then you know what's up. But it just, yeah. I mean, I knew that they were around here. It just really surprised me that they had like the car lights on the back of their buggies. It was just, I don't know, threw me for a loop. Because the first time I saw one, I was driving in like, it was in the evening, it was dark out, and there was fog everywhere. So it was just like, what the fuck, man? They make really good food though, man. Amish pastries are fucking ridiculous. All right, let's increase corruption again in Russia. We also are preparing the collaboration government. Let's infiltrate the army. And then let's go ahead and infiltrate their navy as well. We've already done this many times, but I just want 100% knowledge on what they're doing before we get going here. Because invading Russia is brutal. And I have done it before in this mod, and it is brutal. Looking good. Southern Pennsylvania is really beautiful too. I've only ever driven through there. I've never lived there or anything like that. But man, the Pennsylvanian, like the hilly southern region of Pennsylvania is so nice. Like, goddamn. I love really green forested areas, just generally speaking. And there's so much of that there. It's ridiculous. Like I live in rural Ohio. There's a little bit here, but I don't know. It's not quite the same. All right, it's looking good. Let's close all these so I don't have to scroll through them every goddamn time. I love the options MD gives you, don't get me wrong. There are many mods that give you no fucking decision options, and that sucks. But there's also too much of a good thing. All right, we can't fortify the borders, we just need money. Why is it not gonna let us though? Because we have money. That's weird. We should be able to do this, but it won't let us. Oh well. You live about 10 minutes from a state park, absolutely beautiful for camping or hiking. Oh man, there's some good ones in Pennsylvania. Man, there's what's that one? My aunt went hiking at one. She was raving about that not too long ago. Let me look at a map. Make sure I'm not going to show it to everyone so people see where I live. 1 second. There was one she went to. She went backpacking there a couple months back, and she said it was just amazing. So it's on my list now. Where is that place at? It's in like the southern part of the state. It actually might be kind of near where you're at. What the hell is it called? I'm not seeing it on the map, and I don't want to look forever. But it's in the southwest portion of Pennsylvania. She sent me some pictures and showed me some pictures. It looked really nice. Saudi Aramco IPO. The long-awaited initial public offering of the Arabian States' lucrative oil company has been officially announced by Mohammed bin Musaid. The success of this risky enterprise remains to be seen, but some analysis forecasting limited interest in the IPO. The Arabian government has dismissed these predictions and has sought to maintain confidence at a time of uncertainty, urging investors both at home and abroad to buy shares. Given there are puppet and their economy is just completely destroyed, probably not going to do very well. The great Satan no more. I mean, that is where we want to go. Has completed dismantle the Saudi monarchy. One moment here. We've already done that. What's the issue? We need to be able to do this. Okay, so I guess we just have to do both these first. We already control these areas, so it's kind of a bit of a waste, but that's fine. We are in a big deficit once more. Put this up to 25. Why the hell are we still running a deficit? Because we're importing all those resources, and that's giving us a massive deficit of civs, which are taxable. We're still at that same place. We just need to scale our economy, but I kind of don't want to play the long game economically on this country when I more or less just want to go to war. I mean, we can fight even with this debt. It's doable. We just got to run a surplus. So we'll let this run, like I said, until 2020, and then we'll start prepping for the war. Even in our current state, I think it is doable to beat them. The big issue is we just don't have enough manpower, and that's because we're defunding the military.
Ham, what's the faction mode look like?
Let me look.
I suggest you play Morocco. You can conquer a lot of stuff like Al-Andalus and restore the Cherifian Empire.
In Millennium Dawn or in what game, Anime?
Would you ever like to play as monarchist Russia?
Yes. When 1.8 comes out, Russia will get a new tree. So, yeah. I also plan on doing one at some point in Vic, but we'll see. Factions. There we go. NATO looking strong as always. France and Germany are not in NATO though. France has gone socialist. Germany has gone nationalist, but the Greens are in charge right now. The CSTO is fucking massive, and then our axis of resistance is actually really big too. There's only those 3 major factions of the game this time around, so. Yeah, NATO, we won't actually have to fight France and Germany. That means navally, we only have to beat the Italians, the Americans, and the British. That's still a lot, but, you know. It's more doable, conceivably.
Have you guys noticed any good changes in how the AI deals with economy since the recent patch?
I'm still playing with a version. I started this campaign before the patch, so I'm not sure how much of that I'll get. Supposedly, it would be improved. I mean, they did some bug fixing with economic stuff. I think they got rid of that one that was allowing like debt spirals, which really sucked for countries. So if you try to pay off their debt, it just ruined your economy. It's like, oh man, their Western outlook, the Holy See. Oh boy. Okay. Go for more steel, do more propaganda. So Sudan nullified their debt. We're not going to get involved with that quite yet. Yeah, look at the interest payments we're making on our debt. That is just monstrous. We're almost done with the small, medium business owners. And we just have to scale. Dismantle the Saudi monarchy. Piece by piece, the Saudi monarchy will be dismantled, with our first objective being securing the independence of the Katifi Shiites from their suppression. Azerbaijan is run by communists. Yep. See if I can speed up the game. It is starting to slow down a lot, isn't it? I have one little trick that might speed it up. Well, let's see what this does. It's only Millennium Dawn that fucks up my audio. I did some testing the other night. It's only MD. Something in the MD mod just fucks up my audio, and I don't understand what it is. All right, we'll keep going down this. Railguns. We'll do attacking influence on China. We'll just continue to rush civs. Disable weather if you want smoothness. That's a good idea. Yeah, I want to speed it up, so let's look. Oh, I'm already on it. Weather. There we go. That's a lot quicker.
Why do you not annex Iraq?
They are a mortal enemy, because I'm saving up for it. We're trying to deal with our economic issues, then we're just going to go on a war path again. Like, again, as with any game I play, especially HOI games, there will just be periods where we will do nothing, and then there will be periods where we're just going to be at war constantly. We are preparing for our next just super war-based period, is what we're doing right now, essentially. So it will happen, but it will happen all at once. How are we looking on those OLVs? We have completed them. Good. Let's go ahead and build the comsats. And the console, that also works, yeah. Damn, this is really good tea, though. That's me just trying to cope with not drinking coffee. Man, coffee got me through all of college. Wonderful. Like, it really did. Like, coffee got me through college. Strong way of putting it, but it's true. And now, I just can't drink this stuff. Let's get a little bit more light metals. Concept production. We probably don't need to be producing nuclear energy as well. Oh boy. First buzzwords of the day. That's not true. We've been talking about Iran. Yeah, no, we do not actually need the fuel for this, so we'll just get those civs back. Traded goods is fucking killing us. Is anyone buying ours, or are we just in a massive... I assume we're just in a trade deficit. No! Wow, actually, a lot of people are buying our stuff. Holy crap. A lot of our steel is getting exported. Same with our tech metals, but we have to buy it back, so it doesn't matter. Well, actually, a lot of our stuff is being bought. Mostly by our puppet governments, if we're going to be honest, but is what it is. Let's topple the UAE. Now that we have dealt with Saudi Arabia's influence in the Gulf, we can start removing the vestiges of their power by overthrowing the Emirati Emirate. Yo, are we not doing speeches for the UN anymore? Sniper wants us to not do them anymore. He wants us to just basically do them all in text in the channels. I had proposed a whole different system. He wanted to do this. That's completely his call. He's the GC, so no, we will not. We will be doing UNSC meetings, Jay, and that's where talking will happen, but it will only be the big boys. So I say I take Pakistan, India, Afghanistan, Iraq, Kurdistan, and Kuwait. They're not our historical borders. The only other places I had planned to annex was like Western Afghanistan and Western Pakistan, and that would be it. But we'll see. Did they get a new leader from the Focus? They did, yes. Muhammad bin Musaid. He's inexperienced and a Shiite revolutionary. So yes, absolutely. That ginger motherfucking tea. Goddamn right. Goddamn right, bag. Oh. Oh yeah, it hitting good. It helps that I have an ungodly amount of sugar in here. That certainly makes it better, but you know. Yeah, the borders are rough. What's up, Igma? They're not the best. That the I should respond to the text debate in the resolutions. Yep. That game has been so funny already. Like the pre-RP for the MD game later today. There's so many minor powers that are talking to the US like they matter. It's hilarious. I know in past games, a lot of American and big major power players have like RP'd out that they would actually like cooperate with like minor powers, even though they have no reason to, but I'm not doing that as the US. If you're a minor power and you want to get all fucking kerfluffled, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but we don't care. Mainly Libya. A few others as well. I really like those games, but sometimes it is quite clear that people just don't understand global politics. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's part of the reason that I like these games is people learn stuff doing them, but, you know, sometimes it's just wild. It can be pretty wild. It's gonna be goofy. It'll be wild. It'll be wild. We'll go with that. What's up, Lollipop? The Taliban wants a bailout. Yes, they do. Unfortunately, we are absolutely fucking poverty-ridden with a high interest rate, which we need to get down. Let's look at our economy again. Fuck, I was hoping we get the war of Russia today, but I may still just be doing goddamn damage control in this economy. Ugh. We're trying to outscale. Yeah, we get access to almost none of our factories. I think I'm going to do something very risky. We're going to cancel all of our operations because they cost civs. And I'm going to lower the corporate tax rate even more. We're going to go almost into a deficit here, but I promise you there's a plan. Trust the process. Trust the process, folks. I kind of know what I'm doing. If you get all the Afghanistan region, you are a land border with China, and he has trade benefits, better to do it sooner than later. Yeah, that's true. But we also have the convoys we need to trade with them. I mean, look at our convoys. We're not hurting for trade, you know, options here. Oman gets a Shia revolt. Sure, we already control them, so that's fine. We'll do one last corruption campaign in Russia, and I'm going to cancel the blueprints. We're going to go ahead and decrease our imports a little bit. Okay. We're going to, let's see, what else do we got here? We're going to then be able, let's reduce our tax rate even more on corporations. It physically pains me to say this, but we're going to do it. Can't wait today to be a beautiful country will rise. As Iran? Goddamn right. Although I'm really bad at writing statements for roleplay. Yeah, you're playing on this one, aren't you, Lollipop? It's a huge game. I'm curious how many people will actually show up. Our record for an MD multiplayer game is 74 players. I'm curious to see if we'll beat that today. I don't think we will, but there's a chance. There are military benefits, true. That's true. Yeah. Ham, is Canada and Mexico going to have players on them? Yes, they both will. FIDA is going to be on Mexico, and we've got a new player on Canada, but he seemed really nice. I talked to him a little bit, so yes, we will. Yeah, America is, I think there's a Venezuela, there's a Brazil, there's a Cuba, there's an Argentina. I think that's it in the Americas. The Middle East is and Asia is just stacked with players, though. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, now we should be rolling. We have no more projects going, right? Nope. That means, let me do some quick maths here. That means we have almost 70 factories we can actually use right now, and we can grow our economy very quickly. So cool, we'll keep this up. Attack Afghanistan. Patience! Do you not see the economy? My God, man, we're floundering. We have 5 trillion in debt and a 9% interest rate. It's untenable. I need to fix the economy, then we'll become a brutal conqueror again, I promise. But we have to fix the goddamn economy. Trust the process. Trust the process. We'll get there. Please be nice to Mexico. As long as they don't go communist, we will. Yeah, they're 83 signups, yeah.
What's up, Pato?
I'm gonna butcher your name, and I always apologize. I'm not doing this on purpose. Patotanke? I'm butchering that so hard. I hope there's something more simple I can call you. Fuck. I hate being unable to pronounce even, like, basic words. It's physically painful, man. Nailed. You goddamn liar. We both know I didn't, but thank you. Fuck. Worth it. We're gonna go for really good railguns. We'll put those on our ships, and they will help us take on the U.S. later. Call him Patty. I don't think so. Hope you fix the economy. Thank you, man. Doing our best here. Hope you're having a good day. Attack now. Patience, 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 patience. No. We'll get there, all in good time. We need Musandam invasion. Has completed topple Qatar. Okay, we'll topple Qatar then. We have a bunch of extra air power, so or air XP is what I'm trying to say. Let's make a better Isfahan. We're just making better and better air superiority fighters. For some reason, we get 0 drop in production efficiency now, so we can just upgrade all this stuff really quickly. What's up, Bitter? Good to see you. How you doing? Man, I haven't seen you in a while, dog. I don't think we've talked in a while. I hope was your summer camp good and stuff. I hope school's going good for you. Hope your programming skills are going great, man. I checked out that class you sent me, by the way, Bitter, the Harvard programming class. I've gotten like a good portion of it done, but I just haven't had the time lately. So I appreciate that. I did get pretty far with that. It's really well done. The guy who teaches it is really understandable. See what happens when I don't drink coffee? This is not okay. He was very easy to understand. We'll go with that. Okay. We are rolling. We are just building factories so quick now. This is what I wanted. Because we got to get all this stuff done before our big wars too. Because we need the rails. We can't fight a war about logistics, and we'll need the anti-air because the amount of bombers Russia and the USA have are terrifying. So we need all this done. So we have to scale our economy right now. There is no choice. I always walk into like the in part of Millennium Dawn if I'm going like the aggressive pack so overconfidently, and then realize that we're just gonna lose it if we don't do things correctly. Let's attack the influence of China again. And then I'm going to lower the corporate tax rate once more. Realistic, would it be impossible for Mexico to go communist since they're next to the USA and Mexico was with us against communism? No, not necessarily. There's a lot of popular support for varying degrees of it. There have been very socialistic governments in Mexico in recent memory. I mean, in the last 2 decades, really, realistically. Like the current president, he's borderline a socialist, kind of. It's more complicated. Mexican politics are very complicated, but no, it's very realistic that they could go pretty leftist. No, it's fine, Lollipop. It's fine. It's just like the slow stroke, you know. Doing all right, having ups and downs. School started up this semester, so I'm getting back into the groove of things. Good. Glad the course seemed enjoyable for you. If you're looking into game development, I recommend Unity and Unity Learning website. I'll definitely check that out too. I more want to learn to program just to kind of have that skill set for whatever I want to do in life. I mean, as computers just become so dominant in human society, I think being able to understand how to make them do what you want is just useful on a practical level in so many different ways. So I'm just trying to learn it generally, but I'll look into that too. You are right. Satellite network is next. Let's see if we can launch some of these satellites we have made. The Noor 3. We can launch 3 at once. No, we can only launch 2. That's a shame. Let's see if we got any up. We did. Good. We succeeded in both launches. We now have 6 satellites in orbit. Let's keep working on these because These will really be a game changer for us. Let's go ahead and make 10 this time. And we have 1 right now. We have 8 launches. That means we can have 16 total. So we need 15. Cool. I'll just try to re-download the mods, and they aren't working even if I tried several times. What's up, Technic? Technic the game. Which mods are you trying to download? For the MD game, or which ones? Let's take a look. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of these. We're gonna need a lot of these. Man. Okay. Because we're so big. Persian Gulf supremacy. From coast to shining coast, we have filled and surrounded the Gulf with allies of ours and weakened the once prominent states that held power there. The Persian Gulf is now truly indisputably Persian. This will give us a ship recovery rate, naval yard output, escort efficiency bonus, positioning bonus of 10. I won't say no to that, but that is broken beyond belief. A 10% positioning bonus will let you do things you shouldn't be able to. CK3, like the Vikings mod, you know, I showed you. Yeah, I got you. Maybe have they not updated it for the latest version? That could be what it is. You just tapped out your Steam replay. HOI4 took up 27% of my gaming last year. There's a Steam replay? Where's that at, Bitter? I haven't seen that. Did Steam do one? Because I didn't see anything on there. Them left-wing radicals are powerful in your government, Ham. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get them in power. I wanted us to get away from, like, the theocratic government, but the game won't let us. I've already ranted about this. I don't need to do it again. Combat foreign influence. Is there, like, a Steam recap? I didn't see anything about that. Let me look. Yep, it's not updated to the latest version. You can roll back your game version. That'll allow you to do it. They did do one, but only popped up on the Steam store section. I think it's gone now. Really? Aw, that sucks. I would love to have seen that. Maybe not, actually, given how many hours they put into games this year. How to roll back a game? Go to your library, right-click your game that you want to roll back, go to properties, go to versions, and then click on the version that it says that it was updated for last. Only MD, I swear. I got it. Apologies. It's only MD. I have not been able to replicate this in anything else. Okay. What do we want to go for at this point? Well, that's broken. Fun Shia militias. Sometimes all you need is a few pious men and some guns, and in this case, this is what our allies need. That'll get Syria bonuses. We don't care about that. We'll both get bonuses in the future, though, so we'll go down this path. We're just almost out of focuses at this point. $200 were rare achievements. Nice, man. You got 391. You were chasing those like crazy, though. I remember when you were streaming that all the time. Syria is our, no, they're an ally. I think, did we puppet them? I think they're just our ally. They're not our faction. They're in our faction. We have no reason to puppet them. They're working with us already, so. So we can get trade deals with anyone else. Nope. Nope. So we'll fuck up MD multiplayer game too. Yes, most likely. You're still chasing them, replaying Red Dead Redemption 2 on my Xbox. Nice, man. The MRAP, what is that? Our utility vehicles are out of date. Cool. You know what actually might be a really good idea? We have a lot of really old equipment, and that costs us money to maintain, so I'm gonna actually dump some of this, I think. Or we can just give it away to our allies. Let's do that, actually. We're not in a war, so we can't. We're waiting until we're in the war, and we're just gonna dump all this extra equipment onto our allies, so it's not costing us money. But we'll wait to do that. Yeah, just roll it back. It should work. Ham, could you look at who controls Bahrain and Qatar since you finished your focuses? We do. Oh, God. Iranian banks face crisis. Despite the hot, delicious latte art espresso in your Iran. These fucking writers, man. Saeed al-Husseini Khamenei Cup. This is not a good day. Despite financial moguls, their lobbyists, and the politicians they have made contribute to, all are swarming the Iranian governing offices. And all have the same message. We need a bailout. Apparently, the dual shock of the housing downturn and the stock market crash were too much for the financial sector to handle. The buildup of bad debts from our speculation is simply too great. There needs to be an inflow of fresh government money, or there will be bankruptcies across the board with innocent savers losing their deposits. God damn it. What's the number 100 billion? I mean, honestly. Hey, okay, good. We managed to prop up the economy further by taking on way more debt. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. What's Russia's corruption at? We got it to 10. Okay, Russia's got level 10 corruption. They're not going to be doing much while we're building up right now. We are economically stronger than Russia at this point, but militarily we're not. So, again, trust the process, guys. We're on the right track. We are. It may not look like it, but I promise you we are on the right track right now. It may look like I'm destroying this economy and just destroying everything we've built, but I promise you there's a plan here. Again, it doesn't look like it, but there is.
You're pretending like it wasn't 10 earlier?
We'll be fine. I don't think it was, because we've been doing it for a while, but it is now. Because Russia was lower. They managed to lower it a fair bit. They integrated Belarus. Whoa. Delegations from Russia and Belarus have announced today that Belarus will be integrated into Russia. Belarus has been an autonomous state for quite some time and has become increasingly reliant on Russia in the past months. Its quote is, as it only makes sense from the two parties involved. All right, so Belarus just got annexed. Well, at least they're being honest about what that actually is. That's good, though. Makes it easier when we invade. All right. Now we just need to build all this stuff. We don't need this. We're not giving the Greeks a bailout. Absolutely not. Not a chance in hell. There we go. I just told you, man, you got to roll back your version. So that's what you're going to want to do. You can, like, just Google it. Like, there's a bunch of stuff online that'll explain you how to roll back your version. Russia gets Belarusian troops, though, so it doesn't get much easier. I mean, they get some of their manpower. They do get their manpower because they get cores. That's true. But I don't know. I find that I'd rather have, like, one country with a lot of territory than, like, a bunch of little puppets, because they tend to be able to, like, just spam up more divisions, and there's a lot of other issues relating to it. Not always, but generally. No. Trust the process. Trust the process. You know what? No, we gotta keep some of this stuff. Financial collapse leads to conflict in Oman. Oman's in a civil war. That's our puppet. Fuck. Alright, they've got an uprising. We're gonna spend our new special forces in there to get trained. This will also give us a chance to offset a lot of our equipment onto our allies. Of which we have way too much. Okay, let's see. What do we got? I want the old ones. Bear with me. This will take a minute. Got all this old Russian equipment. We got a lot of American equipment too. How did we get that? That's interesting. I don't remember that. God damn it. Okay. Man. What I mainly want to send is our old support equipment. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to clean some stuff up here a little bit. This is just fucking annoying. Like a goddamn hoarder. Iran in this game needs to get a fucking episode of Hoarders. We're gonna waste a bit of equipment, but that's fine. Just purely for inconvenience. I'm gonna get rid of this bullshit. I'm sure I'm getting rid of some good stuff, but that's fine. We will survive. Because every single one of these unique variants will show up as a new fucking goddamn thing when you try and deal with your equipment. It is pure goddamn cancer. There needs to be a button just to get rid of, like, outdated stuff, honestly. The amount of pain that would take away is just goddamn ridiculous. Ugh. Thank you to follow. Phenomenological cat. I think I actually got your name right. Hope you're doing well. Don't mind me. Just cleaning house here. Currently, the head of the IRGC is just walking through the poorly maintained warehouses of the Iranian military, trying to find some measure of goddamn logistical capacity. Disgusting. Disgusting. There we go. So many. So what happens when you conquer too many people? You lose track of, like, all the equipment you need and have. Fuck it. Fuck it! Dump it all. Reloading the game. That might help. What's up, Eltarix chick? This is some exciting gameplay right here. Goddamn beautiful. Alright, we're getting a measure. A small measure of organization. This is like when I go through my emails and find all the stuff that's built up that I need to deal with. It's beautiful. Oh god, there's so much. Small arms. Do we have a deficit of small arms? We do. We do? Oh my god. What? Because we're only producing one of them and we're attritioning. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking dumb. Good thing we looked at this and I would have started a war with Russia with a deficit of small arms. Wow, okay. So it turned out me going through all our equipment was actually very needed because we had massive deficits of important equipment I just completely forgot about. That sounds about right. Now, I'm not saying Jordan Peterson isn't a cuck, because he is, but he may be a little right when he says clean your shit. I mean, to be fair, he may be onto something there. Okay. You gotta follow Zane love Mills. Oh my god. You know, Zane, I've heard that there are a lot of local women in your area who might be up to your interests. I've been getting a lot of notifications about a particular type of woman who I think you'd really enjoy. This fucking song. I promise I'm not playing a Hitler speech. This fucking MD song plays this. It's so weird. Okay, let's go for that. Jesus Christ. I'm almost done, I think. We're getting there. There needs to be a button to get rid of like the minor stuff. I'm telling you, like the game needs to add that. It really does. Okay, we've done most of it. Fuck you. Okay, now let's try and set equipment and see what happens. See if I did all that for nothing. Because we have a lot of extra like air stuff like that, but it's a little bit more manageable now. Okay, let's send them some BTRs. We'll send them.
To those waiting with bated breath for that favorite media catchphrase, the U-turn, I have only one thing to say. U-turn if you want to. The ladies not for turning.
Okay. That'll work. We're not gonna send them anything else. I just want to offload a bunch of that extra equipment. Alright. That actually should reduce our cost on our military too. A little bit. Unnoticeable. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We're good. It's fine. How do I re-download CK3? You have to click the install button on Steam, Technic. It'll show up if you click on the game, it'll show you an install button. That's what you want.
You did get my name right. People always find it hard unless they are well versed in 20th century German philosophy.
I read a little bit. Is Hegel 20th century? I don't think he is. I had my German philosophy face. They're actually gonna give us small arms. No, fuck you. We can manage ourselves. Fuck.
I recall a few weeks ago talking to an Iraqi exile.
German philosophy is really good though. I read a lot. The guy I read who was definitely 20th century, I read a lot of Kant. Kant was physically painful to read. And not that he's not really interesting, he is. But, my god, that dude makes everything so extra complicated. The metaphysics of morals, I remember struggling with that in high school. That was a bit rough. No, it's fine. Peter, don't look at the numbers too hard. Yeah, 2 kilometers from your house, exactly. They're definitely real right now. They're definitely real. If I was you, I'd definitely give them your social security number. That's all they want to meet up with you. It's a reasonable request, you know? Don't look at the deficit. Don't do it. I told you, we have a plan. We have a plan. Trust the process. We'll get out of this. And we'll be stronger for it. Oh, yes. All these beautiful satellites.
On the 6th of June, 1944, some 156,000 British...
All right, let's look at what we got. Oh yeah, 16 satellites. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, what are we looking at, efficiency wise?
Could of course share that burden with no one.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, let's build some more of these. We'll build some more comm sets. We'll build another 16. It's too many. We'll do that. Okay. Let's work on... Oh, man. Yeah, we'll get some of those. We're caught up on most everything else I want to use, to be honest. We're looking pretty good. Just need to keep up producing this equipment, and then we should be able to take on the major powers, to be honest. So what are your goals here as I read? Originally, I wanted to do like a little bit of like a light RP of like a soft power Iran growing in the Middle East, but then as time went on and we got through most of our focus tree, I realized we just don't have many options to do that. Simply put, the game doesn't give you alternate political options as Iran. So at the end of the game, we're at the tail end of this campaign. Our goals for Iran are to take down Russia and the US. I want to see if we can actually take them on. I want to see if I still have the MD skills to do that. So that's our plan. We're prepping for a war with Russia right now is what we're doing. And it'll be a rough one. And we may lose it. but I want to give it a shot before we move on to another campaign. Let's focus on our air forces.
You know, that's what Stalin said with people before he shot them. Trust the process.
Listen, I mean, like, you gotta trust the process. You do. There is a process here. Okay. I'm playing 4D chess right now. You can't see it, but there are pieces you don't even know about on the table. I don't know about them either. They're not even part of my plan. That's how complex this is. It's definitely not me just running a deficit to build more industry to offset our tax costs. Definitely not that.
Definitely not.
4,000 manpower. No, because we defunded the military. If we put this up, we'll get way more manpower. I'm just like trying to build the economy and trying to get out of this debt spiral. As I said, trust the process and don't question anything. Do we have great casts? We have all right casts. I haven't started to produce a lot of it. We need to produce a fuck ton of air superiority fighters, because to take on the Russians, we need to beat them in the air. The only way we do that is we produce a ridiculous amount of high quality air. So I am basically only focusing currently. We actually need more of these, but I'm only focusing on building the Isfahan Mark IIIs, which are really good air superiority fighters. If we get enough of these, we'll be able to beat them in the air, and then we will start to use our casts, and I'll build more casts as we go. But we have to put everything into that really high quality air so we can take down and shoot down a bunch of their fighters. If we can't do that, casts will be useless. Hegel's late 18th century. I got you. Early 19th century. I seem to remember Khan as a mid 18th century thinker. I'm not sure whether it's depressing that I know all this. No, it's cool, man. All right, we're good. What's Kant? Manuel Kant. No, you're right. 1724 to 1804. He was way earlier than I thought. Damn. Yeah, you're completely right. Was Nietzsche that early too? No. Okay, Nietzsche was later. Nietzsche was 1844 to 1900. Nietzsche is great to read. As with anyone from those time periods, a very complicated and oftentimes questionable person in many ways, but very, very interesting. All right, we have a really advanced IFV. We're gonna make this thing absolutely god level. I told you we were waiting to dump all of our army XP into this. All right, we need a name for our new IFV. We've got a super advanced 2025 IFV. This thing is a monster. Does anyone have a good name for this? This is a 2025 IFV, state of the art, probably one of the best in the world. What do we want to name this? Yeah, Nietzsche's great to read. He's fantastic. Muhammad's Blade. We already have that. We already had that. We have Muhammad's Might. Close enough. And we have Saladin's Blade, so. The cons. Tyrannosaur. Shalafsi. The tin can? Now that's just disrespect to our engineers who constructed this. Come on now. Don't do them like that. It's like, yes, sir, we have finally finished our state-of-the-art IFV. This thing is uncontended on the planet. We're gonna call it the tin can. It's like, yeah, go fuck yourself. You know what? Why not? All right, we've got a new IFV. We're just disrespecting our engineers aggressively. It's not realism if we're not actively disrespecting important people who are of value to our society, let's be honest, so. Oh, that was not the right button. That was not the right button. I do not want to waste resources on any of those, so we're just gonna move on. The Cause Raft. Now that's a good one. We'll use that for our next piece of equipment. That's actually a really good one. We'll use that for our 2015 close air support. Just remind me to do that.
What's up, Orange Vlad?
Get a bunch more air XP as well.
Suggest a pull. Can't the tin can or the Alak bar?
All right. Do I have a mod who can make that pull for me? I can do it if not, but is there a mod who can make that pull real quick for naming the IFV? Someone wants a pull for it, so we're gonna do a pull for it. Pretty hyped for today's MD game. Hell yeah, man. Is that Vlad? As in like Vlad? The Vlad we'll be doing a lot of stuff with? Or is it a different Vlad? There's a few. Like there's multiple Vlads I've been RPing with for this MD game. I got you. You got my diplomatic message, right, Vlad? Yeah. God damn. Okay, let's see. Alright, Civil War in Oman is almost done. Oh, they've been training the whole time I've been fighting with them. Jesus Christ. We'll hold on to that. There we go. I gotta only return home now, so don't have time to respond. You're fine. You're fine. I've struggled to respond to stuff all week too. I've been busy. How long is the poll? You've got, I think, like 20, 30 more seconds or something like that. Go for smart drones. Alright. What do we at air-wise? We have 1,000 air superiority fighters. That's just not enough. We need a lot more. I want around 2,000 before we hit the Russians. 200 CAS, 200 light jets, 48 transport planes? No, strike fighters, and 100 transport aircraft. We need a lot more. We need more mills, but we need more civs first. The tin can has won it. All right, so we are going to keep the tin can. Name a next generation tank, the Khalid ibn al-Walid. Ooh, I'm very aware of who he was. One of the best generals in history. Top 5 for sure, maybe even top 3. That man was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we'll go for... Alrighty, there you go. Yeah, he's so fascinating to read about. His strategies that allowed like the early caliphate to expand and just kick the fucking ass of, I want to say the Sassanids, but I don't think that's right. Oh man, it starts with an S. The Iranian Empire at the time. Not the Sassanids. The Byzantines and the Seljuks? Jesus Christ. I get those guys mixed up. It's not the Sassanids. I don't think it was the Seljuks. What the fuck were they called? Sassanids, I was right, okay. Safavid? No, Are you sure it's the Sassanids? I thought it was another one. Alright, we're good on that. We're gonna go for the satellite bonuses now. The Seljuks is Turkic. Yeah, they controlled that region for a time period, but what's up, friends? I thought there was another one who took over after. I'm gonna fuck up my audio, but I want to look it up. Caliphates. Wars. Early... Damn it. The Sasanian Empire is what it was called. I thought so.
Sasanian Empire.
So these allow us to basically drop giant tungsten, like fucking, these giant cylinders that basically will just destroy ground forces without using nukes. We're gonna make some of these too for the war.
Safavids.
Sassanids is what I'm seeing, yeah. Because I was trying to remember which group it was in Iran at the time that the original Muslim Caliphate just destroyed under the conquest of the early Caliphate in Khalid. And it was them. Yeah. But yeah, his tactics are just incredible to read about. All right, we'll just give this all to Amon. Civil War is over.
Ottoman?
Ottomans came much later.
Someone apparently told Imbo there is a spy in our Islamic organization. I bet you can imagine how he's responding to the rumor.
Jay, fucking my VP in the USA game has gotten so many fucking messages blaming us for it. I just told him to stop responding. Like at this point, like we're not gonna speak with the Libyans anymore. He's RPing Gaddafi really well, which is just an attention whore, which is accurate. That's what Gaddafi was. Gaddafi is a very interesting man. Don't get me wrong. He's very complicated, very interesting. Not good, or he did a lot of bad. He did some good, but he's also just an attention whore, so it's pretty funny. Yeah. Blame the West in America for your problems. Accurate Gaddafi roleplay.
How long we got till that game? We got 2.5 hours to go.
Nice. I do want to see how far we can get today.
We want to split Switzerland just because his son got arrested there.
He was a wild one.
It'd be impossible, but he's made me paranoid as Saddam. Now I really believe
Spies are everywhere. Oh my god. I do gotta say, I've been disappointed how so many people in that game have already just like sped run alternative politics that don't make any sense. It always kills my immersion in those games. Nothing to be done about it, but... like, the amount of people I've seen who now just, like, magically hate NATO in 2000 is just like, What's up, Trucker Nero? Hope you're doing well, man.
good to see you.
I saw that comment you made on the mega campaign video, Trucko Nero. My God, man. It was cool to read. You like summed up the RP of it really well. I was like, goddamn, this dude is doing a better job than me of giving an intro to everything. Things could be better. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope it improves for you. You don't hate NATO? No, I know you don't. There's others who do. People seem to always vote in favor of invading Iraq, which is pretty interesting.
What would have happened if the Shah had come back to Iran?
When, friends? In what period?
I have a question for you to test if the logic is for focus on mod makes sense. Let's say America breaks up into different republics. Would never happen. Would you move to another republic if they offered to pay for your living there for 10 years?
Depends entirely on their politics. That would never happen. It just wouldn't. There would be maybe like a breakup of the U.S. federal government and states would be semi-autonomous. I don't think you'd have a breakup of the U.S. As much as like HOI modders love to make that a thing, it's just not realistic. That being said, it would depend on their politics, but potentially, if they align with my politics, sure. Yeah, of course, man. I appreciate that comment, because, like, it was fun reading it. Because, like, you know, I like making those videos, like, and making the storytelling aspect, but I always do it. So to hear someone else, like, do it was kind of cool. Especially how, I don't know, I've become very invested in that campaign. It's been very interesting. Especially, like, doing the videos for it again recently and just remembering how fucking batshit crazy it's been.
If they align with your politics. Yep. Ham, is your MD gonna join already started, or is it just beginning?
The new one is starting today, Dolphin. The new multiplayer one starts this afternoon. Brazil wants French Guiana apparently making deals with China. Whoa. I mean, that's accurate. Brazil and China have had a very close relationship for a while now. I mean, they're in the BRIC at the time and later BRICS. No, there's another game after this, Zodi. We're doing single player Iran for another 2.5 hours, probably around 2 hours, and then I'm going to be role playing as the US in a new multiplayer RPMD game. So you're going to get to see a Clinton today, and then you'll get to see George W.
I might make similar ones for future episodes. I've watched part of the one you posted today, and I'll finish it later.
Yeah, for sure. It's been interesting. I'll tell you that. That's definitely not been a boring mega campaign. I've got so many mods on it too that makes everything just so hectic. Okay, we can upgrade and get another research slot. Oh god, it's gonna cost us another 300 billion. We're not gonna do that. We just can't afford it. As much as I want another research slot, we simply cannot afford that. You were away? What was your question again? It's starting today. The new one is starting this afternoon, Dolphin, so it hasn't begun yet. George W. I've been practicing my accent. I won't promise it will be good, but I will have one. I don't normally do accents in RP games, but given he's American, and I feel comfortable making fun and doing bad American accents, you're gonna get my best attempt at a George W. Texan accent. Again, quality cannot be promised, but I will do it. So, yeah, get ready for that. Get ready for that. Okay, how are we looking? We built most of what we need. Once those cities are done, I want to build up a few more office complexes and then some more mills. Once all these are done, hopefully we'll be about ready to go to war with Russia. We'll be closer at least.
I hope it isn't so strong because I struggle understanding American accents,
Well, certain ones. I struggle to understand you when you get really, when you get very emotional, Closet. You sound so fucking German. It's about time you also struggle to understand someone else. That's all I'm saying. Or when you start ranting in German to Imbo and I have no idea what you're saying. You know. We will go for this. It's gonna cost us a lot. Oh god, look at that debt. Trust the process. Watch as I just like literally break the Iranian economy. I mean, we're not far, but it's fine. We'll outscale it. It'll just take a little while. How bad is that deficit? I almost don't want to look at it. Not good. Not the best. As a nation enriched in oil, we are having a severe lack of other precious metals required for our industries. Don't you wish that we could simply pluck mineral-rich asteroids from the sky and take their contents for ourselves? Well, now we can. Only 18 billion. That's reasonable.
I know what you mean. In Wild RP, I just rolled a Chinese character from the Boxer Rebellion. Surprising, I was told by several people familiar with the accent that mine was pretty good. Nice! Usually suck at accents. I know I suck at accents, which is why I don't do them. Especially not for certain areas. I'm fine trying to do American ones, of which I also can't do, but look at that debt. Ooh, Chinese and Japanese fighter jets engage in aerial combat. The East China Sea has erupted into conflict following a confrontation between Chinese and Japanese aircraft. The clash reportedly began when Japanese jets were scrambled to intercept Chinese fighters. Aren't they still at war? They were at war in this game. I think they're still at war, actually. They're literally still at war, so it's not like that's major news. They've been fighting for a while. 28 trillion in debt. China, no. What's the US at? Oh no. It's a Hillary Clinton presidency in 2021. That is gross. They have 24 trillion in debt. China has more debt than the US in this game. Holy crap. Garfield started purge of the OIC. We have a spy. I heard.
Hillary Clinton, man. Oh.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
All right, we have our new cast. How long would it take to get the newest one? We'll wait for that, actually. This will be really good.
You're the spy, Quaza? The blessed timeline. Oh, I don't know about that. What's up, Crashing? Good to see you. I've been playing the non-historical HOI4 games with friends where we all do different things as Germany. It's pretty cursed.
That does sound pretty cursed. Like are you talking like the 40 or the 36 start date or one of the other mods?
Good to see you, Crashing.
Anything Germany related in any HOI related thing is going to be cursed. They always are. Oh boy. Earlier in the morning, the massive 20,000 containers loaded container ship named the Ever Given was struck by a strong sandstorm which drifted the massive freighter into the banks of the Suez Canal. This has caused a total blockade with ships on both sides piling up nearby both entries. The Suez Canal authorities responsible for maintaining the passage have been scrambling all available tugboats to plan to start digging momentarily. Mohammed Morsi's government has announced they will do everything to clear the canal. All right, we got the Evergreen. Jesus Christ, crashing. Thank you, man. I appreciate the 5 gifted subs, bro. Thank you. Goddamn.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Goddamn. Oh, Jesus.
That's a lot. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Goddamn. Oh, what's up, Pigeon? Good to see you, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Goddamn, dude.
Holy shit. Never lucky. So anyway, yeah, we just had the Evergreen blocking the Suez Canal, which by the way, in the game they have made it so the Suez Canal gives you income for your country. So I'm sure Egypt is actually hemorrhaging money. I would guess. Yeah, they're losing money. So that's brutal. World trade just went to a standstill. Not that we care. The West hates us. Just been lurking. Hell yeah, man. Feel free to say hi. Never have to, of course, but good to see you. Huge fan of your YouTube content, man. Your short tutorial videos are so fucking nice. We can ask China for another bailout. They can't afford it, but then again, with 28 trillion in debt, what's another 1.5 trillion, you know? I'll make a poll. Are we gonna ask for another bailout from the Chinese? We've already asked them for one and we only just got rid of their influence. I'll make the poll this time. Do we ask the Chinese for a bailout? Our debt's getting out of hand. Now, again, I'm telling you, trust in the process. We're on the right path economically. It doesn't look like it, but we are. But do we ask for a bailout?
You're very welcome. It feels like the Middle East in the MD game is going to be interesting. Does anyone have any tips for improving the Syrian economy?
Go down your economic part of your focus tree first and make sure you get lots of foreign investment. Also, don't build up your military more. It already costs you a lot of money.
Invade China for the toilet paper. You must get more toilet paper.
No, because Iran is part of Middle Eastern culture, or not Middle Eastern culture, but they're in the region of the planet that doesn't really use toilet paper. The fuck's it called? Bidets? I think, isn't Iran like Egypt? When I was in Egypt, there's no fucking toilet paper. You had to use like a bidet, which, to be fair, is nicer than toilet paper. I think that's the name for it, right? Bidet? Anyway, they don't use toilet paper, so
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think. Iran's like that, right? Is there COVID in this mod like an event or a debuff? No. I think that, we'll read this in a minute. I think the devs are planning to add it, crashing. I believe it is planned, but as of right now, I don't think so. I could be wrong though. We might get the event, but last time I checked, no, they haven't added it yet. It'd be nice. I hope they're gonna add it. I think I mentioned it to Bird before too. The Suez Canal is cleared. The massive container ship that has been making a fuzz in the news recently is finally moving. Ships can once again travel through the canal. The fate of the ship is yet to be determined, but the fact that everything seems to work again makes it seem not all that important. A full investigation has already been launched by the Suez Canal authorities to get a better picture of the events leading up to the accident. Numerous lawsuits are already underway, and the story might go on for years to come. Wonderful. Beautiful. They use water. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. What time period does the mod have content for? It has content all the way from 2000 up to, I think, 2025. I think it has, like, explicit content for all of that. I want to say.
It's fucking tied. Oh, man.
We're going to ask for the bailout. No, we can't. Why can't we do that? We probably have too much. Oh, because we have stuff in our treasury. There we go. All right. China, give us the bailout. Yes. In yesterday's top-level meeting in China between Xi Jinping and Saeed Ali Hosseini Khamenei, the Chinese promised to bail us out. However, in rescue us from bankruptcy, we will be forced to give China a long list of political concessions. That's fine. They can have the influence. We just need the bailout. That reduced our interest rate by a lot. Yeah, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Well, we went for it. And we just, we have a lot of Chinese influence in our country again. We only just got it out, and it's all back. But anyway, trust in the plan. We're still going down it. All right, how many civs do we have? I want like 150. Not enough. Well, that'll give us 148. Yeah, we'll do a few more. Then we'll finish the last of the other stuff we need, and then we'll be in good shape. How many planes has Russia got now? Let's look. Just goes up. Oh, god damn it. We'll give bailouts again. It's another 122 billion down the drain. Yeah, we took a hit. We lost fast growth when we went down to stable growth, but we're still in the green, so that's fine. Our economy is really struggling. 5.2 thousand. Yeah, we're gonna outscale them. It'll take some more time though. Putin get kicked out of power soon? No, I think they went on the focus tree that keeps him in power, so I doubt it. It's possible though. One idea: start as a non-democratic nation, flip to democracy, have chat vote on behalf of the naive state. You know, I did that before, man. It is a lot of fun. That would be fun to do properly. I did that a long time ago. I think that was like a year ago I tried that, where I got everyone watching to be like the Congress and vote on things and stuff. It didn't work very well, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a good game. Who did I play for that? I want to say it was a Road to 56 game, but it was a long time ago. That's a good idea though. I should do that again. Yeah. Remember it. Why not? America gets and tries to make one, but we don't. We will show the world our might. We're gonna get a moon base apparently. We're getting an aerospace force. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was when Cosmos used to watch my streams, and he was just doing like full-blown paragraphs arguing for policy. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. Lower our light metals again. It was the Road to 56 game. Okay, that's what I thought. That was, yeah. Oh, man. Gotta do that again. I haven't played an R56 game in a while because I got tired of the Mimi shit, but it would be fun to do those once in a while. Maybe I'll play an RT56 game sometime soon over on their server. That might be fun. It would be very casual, light roleplay stuff, but I haven't done one in a long time. I don't mind those games as long as I walk into them under the assumption that's what it is. What I hate is when I go into like a real RP game and then it turns into casual. That pisses me off. But if I go into a casual RP game knowing it's going to be casual, it's fine because you're mentally prepared for it, you know. Yes, we are, Commander. We're trying to fix our broken economy that I definitely didn't break. Someone else did. I'm going to offset the burden of responsibility. But once we get our economy built up, we're going to war with Russia. That's what we're preparing for. We good on infrastructure? Yeah, we are. I want that ready to go. What else might we need? We're gonna have a huge choke point in the war, so we gotta make sure that we're ready for that.
Welcome back, Lollipop. Has a TNO RP game ever been tried? I feel like that would attract the many unsavories. We do not allow the TNO in the Discord that I've got. I do not allow anything related to it in there. If you wanna go join a fascist circle jerk, there's plenty of spaces for that. Iran controlling the Nagorno-Karabakh feels like it would be chaos IRL. Well, yeah, we're pretty past the point of realism, like at this point. So we crossed that bridge a while back. Are you going to annex Turkey? No. No, they're gonna be our puppet. They're more useful as a puppet for the end of this game. We're gonna need their manpower. TWR? What's the name of that mod? That one maybe. We haven't played a game of it though. We'll have a war. I'm just not gonna rush into it. Like I will not run into a war just for entertainment purposes. We build up for them. We'll have one today. But again, like I said, we got a bit more we need to do building up wise before I run into it. Yeah, 1,000 week Reich. That one's not too bad. I played a historical game in Japan declared war in Yugoslavia. Was that an AI or a player? That is pretty wild. AI, yeah. I told you, we'll get there. We're not doing it yet. Oh, okay, we got a stock market boom. Wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and get a market cycle increase for almost free. Not quite, but not too expensive. More than Iranian missiles? Fuck. We need to start using pizza missiles, huh? Dog, if you want quick war shit, there's options out there. I'm just saying. Like I will not be pressured into just going into a war to go into a war. We'll get there, but pressuring me will not get you anywhere. Like I'm sure there are some other streamers right now who are doing wars and shit. If you wanna watch that, you're welcome to. But we'll get there. I'm just not gonna be rushed into it. Okay, let's see if we can pay off a bit more of this. Our interest has gone down a lot. We got the moon base. This is the one we're trying to get to. To America and beyond. So now that we have become a spacefaring nation, it almost brings a tear to my eye how far we've gotten. These are memes, but they're going to give us a bunch of good stuff that we want, so it's fine. Peer pressured into a war. What's up, Iskova? Good morning. The Iran playthrough. So what are you ranting about today? Oh, swear to God. Bahrain just had a civil war. Let's see if we can jump in there and help them. Thankfully, we have a division already on the border. We need new commanders. We don't have the CP for it. What is their CP being used for? Grand Cruise in the Eastern Mid. Beautiful. We can promote someone. I do love it. I will say, I do like the stuff they've added for like generals and stuff. How you can see their history. It's really cool. Oh, he fought in the Chinese War when we fought that. He was over there with our special forces. This guy's a fucking veteran. Look at this. Yeah, he was part of the push we did in China when we sent volunteers to them. He was too, though. Almost. We are getting close. That's for sure. All right, we're gonna promote Hashim Kazemi. Not bad. 4562. We'll take that. And then I want to try and get one more commander if we can pull it. Yeah, we'll be able to get one more. Maybe two. What DLC added medals? By Blood Alone. By Blood Alone added them.
No, economic boom is not worth it. We'll just hold on to what we've got. All right. Once we get to this point right here, I'm going to refund the military. I'm going to raise our taxes so we're in a surplus. We're going to invade Kurdistan and Iraq, and then we're going to hit the Russians. But we will wait until that. Should be able to just walk into Bahrain. Yep. No. There we go. They should cap. Civil War, I guess. Yeah, the latest one. Anti-fascist HOI4 players are unfortunately hard to find, especially in the MP communities. So I'm glad I found Babylon Roleplay. Yep, we make a point not to be that. Given it is in a sea of people who have Rommel and Heinz Guderian in their profile pictures. It's an island of anime meme lords, so it's a little bit better. I'm joking. It is a lot better. It's nice. I wouldn't do multiplayer shit if there wasn't a place where that wasn't a thing. Played in too many of those communities. Shit gets old.
Do you know what mods you'll be adding to the CK3 game?
I have a playlist. You mean for the mega campaign, Zodi, or you mean for the new weekend game?
Medals seem very useful, but I always found it tedious going through each division to give them a medal.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't tend to ever do it really. But it is interesting. Like this absolute beast here. He's the one we'd give the medals to. Yeah, combine expert. He's our adaptable general. This guy is so good. Okay, we should be able to get another general. No, not quite yet. We need 75. We'll get one more general. Who do we want to upgrade for this one? Most of our special force guys, I wouldn't mind. He's from the Bambi Slayer division. He's got a lot. Oh my gosh, look at this. He's done a lot apparently. I think we'll promote this guy. He took part in the occupation of Nashik. He got a medal for that. Citation. Oh, we can choose which one we'll give him. Good recovery rate. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass to do this. We might want to actually save up our CP and start handing out these medals before we go to war with Russia, though, because these little things would help. We're going to promote him, though. Brigadier Mehdi Rafbar will be our next promoted and our last promoted general before the war. The Indian 1066 game. No, the mod list is not made for that yet. Integrate Bahrain. It was belonging to Iran in the Pahlavi time. That is true. We do have a claim on Bahrain, so annexing them would be realistic. That is true. And Qatar. That is true. We'll send them a bunch of convoys. See, how much do we... Bear with me. Puppets. Bahrain. 1375. Oh man, they actually fixed it. Oh man, MD actually fixed it. Ah, that's no fun. Wow, they actually fixed it. Okay, I think we have another option though. Let's look. Where is it at? Here it is. Reduce autonomy in Bahrain. That'll give us 62. That'll take a while to integrate stuff. We'll do that in Arabia, and then we'll also do that in Greece as well. Really might as well do it in all of these. We have the PP for it. They actually fixed that. That's really cool. I'm glad. That's a pain in the ass now to integrate stuff, but yeah, that was such a meme.
They're just a number on a sheet. I like medals. For me, they give you more feelings of connection with a unit, even though it's not a connection. It's something. I mean, in real life, they're very meaningful, to be honest. I mean, you know, it's a commendation for doing something, as long as it's given for a proper reason, of course. Have you ever thought about doing a United States of Europe playthrough? I've been thinking about trying it as Germany. Yes, Bearded. I'm waiting for 1.8 because they're going to redo a bunch of the EU stuff, and the EU will be way more interesting and manageable. So I'm waiting until they do the EU update. But yes, I am going to do that. Just give 5K. We're going to need them because we're going to start to get raided by the Russians, and then we're going to get raided by the US when we fight them. So we need all of them. I know it looks like I'm hoarding things, and I am, but there's a reason for it.
there. We could probably do the war now with Kurdistan and Iraq. We'll hit Iraq first. Now, they might get guaranteed by the West, though. Just a heads up. Kurdistan won't because they're nationalists, but Iraq is non-aligned, meaning they may get guaranteed by the West. So just be warned. And I don't really want to fight America before we fight Russia, so. Well, yeah, North Korea doesn't do it quite right, though, do they? They're on their bullshit. Attack Chinese influence. And lastly, Iranian Space Marines. Better than the Polish ones. The MD devs. We should still have our spy network. Let me check that. I want that at 100% when we go. Yep, we're good. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I want one thing on like naval stuff until the end, because again, one of my big goals I did want to in this game is I wanted to see if we could actually beat the American fleet, which I still do want to try. We're gonna want all of these too. Is there another civil war? No, they split into two countries. Let's start to do more air superiority fighters. We don't have enough. Okay, we have a surplus of everything now. We have a really good surplus of small arms, so we can slow down on that. I'm going to transition those to air superiority fighters now. We've got 5 on IFVs. We've got a lot on tanks. We don't need as much as this. I'm going to put these down to 3. I'm going to put ATGMs down to 3. Man pads we will need more of. I'll put those up to 5 when we can get them. And then let's go ahead and import the technology middles we need. Cool. I intended not to pause. I wanted it to run for a while because we're just waiting for our economy to build up right now. That's what we're really doing. Is 60 width for tanks still the best way to go? Yes. 60 to 62 is both viable. So yes, definitely. I'll show you the divisions I've got for the big one here. This is the main tank division. I'm going to be microing with these. These are the tanks I will micro with explicitly. They are a 61 width tank. These aren't like min-max to ship, but they will do very well. I've got our other sort of more hybrid armor, of which I have a lot more. These I will probably just use battle plans on. They're much less hard. I mean, they're a lot of heart attack on them, but they're more split between other things, which are 63 width. I think I put those on. No, 60 exactly. And then I've got our special forces division, which is a 62 width. So yeah, right around 60 is what you want. Start a war? I mean, yeah. The thing is, you got to remember, the cost of your military goes way up during wars in MD. So, like, as soon as we go into a war, our economy will be doing even worse than it is right now. Just to underline that fact for folks. God damn, which one is it? There it is. Like, if that wasn't abundantly clear, let me just underline that for folks. No, you're normally right though. I mean, like, a war can improve an economy. Unfortunately, that is not inaccurate. But in this game, not quite so much. Not an MD. Reduce autonomy everywhere. Okay. Iraq has a lot of divisions though, just in case you guys haven't noticed. Now, they're not really good. We're gonna beat them. It'll be a good chance for us to train up our forces a bit. But Iraq is not gonna be a walk in the park. Let's actually start prepping for that war. We're going to send one of our groups, one of our main special forces groups here, because they're gonna have to cross that river. We're gonna send our tank corps to push through the deserts from Saudi. We'll send our basic infantry. Actually, we won't even use them. The Syrians will be able to hold that front. So we'll just use those guys. And then we are going to send... We will send our tank divisions here as well. These guys I want to micro, though. So I actually got to do this a little special. We'll put Soleimani on the main group. We'll put him on our secondary group. See if I can remember how to do this.
Breaking news, and in the latest development regarding the riots in London and the country, the Prime Minister has visited the worst hit areas overnight in Croydon.
There we go. And we'll be able to micro those into Baghdad. What's up, Chobo? Yeah, Saddam's going down. Jay, I hope you're watching this. This'll be you if you don't play ball with the US later today. Just so you understand. Just to make that abundantly clear. I don't know if he's still here. I hope he is. This is a show of force. We really don't have much left we can do focus-wise, do we? Oh, we got a few more. We'll do line forces. Fully automated drones. Yeah, we're good taking him down. He has a lot of units, though. Let me reiterate. It's not Saddam in power, which is lame, because Saddam already got hit by the US in this timeline. But how many divisions does he have? 50 airplanes. He's got almost like 100 and something divisions. They're not very good, but it's a lot. We will be able to go to war against him in around 140 days. Combat foreign influence. We'll go to war with Iraq, we'll go to war with Kurdistan, and at that point, I think we're going to be ready for the big one, which will start today. I think I take RP2 serious. I literally ordered Chinese food to help me get in character. No, it's just that you're immersing yourself. You're immersing yourself, man. No, that's completely reasonable. I don't know what you're talking about. Communist Iraq? You better watch yourself there, Charles. That kind of talk will get you freedomed, son. Didn't your third general at the bottom die? The US killed him? Soleimani? Yes. In real life, Soleimani was killed by the Trump government, Trump administration with an airstrike. He was killed by the U.S. Yep. Yes, he was. But that man is no longer living. I hope they didn't put it in the game for that, because like he is by far our best military leader. He wasn't a good man in real life, but by any means, he did some horrible stuff. But he was extremely competent, and that strike did really fuck up Iran's ability to exert military and security influence outside of Iran. He was very good at that. Drone strike. What's a Rus Curry? The situation is we have solved, to a degree, our economic issue by building up very quickly. We are about to prepare for the war. We're about to go to war with Iraq and Kurdistan, and then we're going to hit Russia. We're in pretty good shape. I've built up our economy enough office complexes that when we raise the corporate tax rate, we're going to get a really good surplus, and we'll be able to maintain a war even with $6 trillion in debt. So, yeah, that's about where we are. We're not going to bail out Syria. That will not happen. Did you miss anything? We're about to go to war with Iraq. That's the big one. Right, we can actually go to Egypt, so this doesn't work, does it? Just a heads up, I have a fucked up mouse. It's still giving me issues. So trying to draw lines is just pain. There we go. So not gonna let me at all. There we go. Okay. God damn it! Okay. Want to increase our military spending. I'm going to increase our tax rates. We just got quantum computing. The research bonus for that is massive. No USA support? No, they pulled out completely. They completely pulled out. They give us a 10% research bonus in encryption and decryption. We gotta launch our new satellites too. I forgot about that. That should work. All right. Oh, are we out of OLVs? We are out of OLVs. God damn it. All right, we'll get, we need 8. Will you annex all of Iraq? Yes, same with Kurdistan. I'm annexing our historical borders, so we will. we're good. We get more manpower. I'm gonna pop up more of these aircraft too. Yeah, the Iraqi oil will be nice. We don't really need it. Like, we have a lot of oil, but doesn't hurt to have a bit more. We sure as fuck don't want them just sitting behind us when we're fighting the Russians. Now, what we want to do when we fight the Russians as well is we're going to want to have to fight them over our airspace. If we can get them to fight us in the Southern Caucasus, and if we build up a bunch of anti-air there, we'll be able to really fuck with them. Speaking of anti-air. Yeah, we've got a bunch.
The amount of foreign and local jet designs is making my OCD twitch. You have Hammurabi.
It'll be fine. Don't think about it too much. Just don't think about it. Got cluster munitions. We'll probably fire some of those at the Russians too when we fight them. I won't use nukes on them though, because yeah, I can't use them on us. Oh boy, we're lagging. Alright, we're good to go. 50 days, and then we're on the warpath again. Yeah, look at the defense costs. Look at that. Monstrous. Who are you playing in the MD game, Jakey? Alright, I'm gonna start making more collab governments on the Russians. That we will need. Palestine. Oh, Jesus Christ. You better not be a meme lord with that, man. I know you've, like, you better not fuck around with that one. You gotta do a serious RP if you're doing that. Like, if I see people fucking around with Palestine-Israel shit, we're not having that. I have a bunch of fucking messages about the MD game, but I just can't read them, unfortunately. Oh. Poking around making jokes and stuff like that, and you're like, that's a serious one, man. You can't be screwing around with that. Yeah, they are, Zodi. Our military costs are just obscene. Because of all the equipment divisions we have. I mean, we have a lot. Our Navy's fucking huge, so... What is our level on that? We have so many of these now. Berlusconi again. Apparently he thought about running again in real life actually semi-recently. Which is ridiculous. Also, let's, we have the ability to do it. One second, let me... Sorry, IFVs. Tin can already got maxed out. About the SPA. Yeah, this can get increased. The superiority we can probably do for too. Yep. Cool. I'll make the most a little bit better. We got all that army XP. We might as well use it. One of the focuses in your tree doesn't seem bad to get Russian Su-35s before the war of Russia under the Russian support. Let me look. Yeah, but it doesn't make much sense. I know, like, we're not the most historical right now, but that just makes absolutely no sense, because we are preparing to fight them. I mean, we're still buying lots of aircraft from the Chinese. We're buying lots of casts from them constantly. How long have we got? $15 days. Yeah, the West didn't guarantee them, so we'll be able to go here, no issue. Then we need to get the Casus Belli on Azerbaijan. Where's that at? Yep, united against Azerbaijan. We'll instantly declare war on them too. But Russia joins against them, so we can't really do that. Fuck. So we're gonna have to justify manually. We can't, because they're the same as us. Maybe Georgia? Oop. Shit, I know there's a way for us to get a war goal on Russia, though. We're not gonna be able to get a war goal on Russia? That doesn't make any sense. Because, I mean, what I can do is I can do that focus, but we're gonna go to war with Azerbaijan and Russia will join us, and they're in a faction, so that's just gamey, so I'm not gonna do that. Damn, we might not have a choice, though. I will use the command for this, because, like, we have a focus we can do to fight Azerbaijan, but it'll bring in Russia. That doesn't make any sense. On this one, you will use a command for us to start a war of Azerbaijan so they can call in Russia and their allies, because otherwise that's just gamey. I'm not going to do that. Really hate doing that, but I will on this one. Alright, here we go. First, Iraq and Kurdistan, though. Got everything ready to go. That we do once. We'll go for air crew surveys as well when we get the air XP for that. We should get it very quickly because the Iraqis have a few aircraft. All right, here we go. Everyone's on training. Shit. Got ahead of myself. Iraq is going to try and push. That's a mistake. That is a big mistake. Before we start to burn this, let's pick up one last general. Honestly surprised the number of divisions Iran and Kurdistan had. Then again, I'm not familiar with MD. They got built up by the US. The US had them as a puppet for a while, so that allowed them to get really built up. Where is he? Oh, do we not get that? Can we not promote that tank commander anymore? Where's he at? There was a really good one. There he is. He is the one we want. Cool. They didn't even bother to put up their aircraft. This I will need to micro. I'm gonna spearhead straight for Baghdad. Yeah, we're just melding their divisions. When it comes time for Russia, we can get the fuel we need by using our nuclear reactor, so that won't be an issue. There it is. No supply. A lot of divisions, but this is a case of quality versus quantity. Completely cut off the southern half of their army. No bailout for you. We can garrison support from the Turks. There we go. I knew someone would have it. Victory today? What's up, Edelweiss? No, victory will be tomorrow. We got some more MD later, but it'll be multiplayer. If victory would only fix the janky ass front lines, the war system would be fine. Yep, it's just bug fixes, which they're not doing a good job of. I support the game. I don't support how they're handling their bug issues. We'll do another co-op government on Russia. We are really overextended. The Syrians are backing us up. We'll be fine. Alrighty. We are going to annex everything they have. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and send some of our agents there to do counter root out resistance. That's the word I'm looking for. And then let's finish off the Kurds. Burdistan, have you ever done a Russian playthrough in MD or Vicky 3? I did one in MD a long time ago. I haven't done one for a while though. A, their focus tree is bad. B, fuck Russia. So, you know. So how did the Star session went yesterday? Did you die to evil mushrooms? No, I didn't, surprisingly. It was alright. It was basically just a land grab at the start of the game, but it seems alright. I think next session will be pretty fun. These are mountains, right? No, it's urban. Alright, let's send the tanks in then. Oh, yeah. Okay. War is done. Yes, we bought a bunch of the Wookiees from the Trandoshans. We've been trying to free them. All right. Now we get to prep for the big one. I don't trust Darth. Our AI brethren to guard their coast properly. Man, why is Kurdistan not capping? It's gotta wait, I guess. All right. What else do we need? Pop out the last of these tank divisions. Build any more special forces we can get. Make a couple more of our infantry divisions. No, we don't have the manpower, so we'll just wait on that. In fact, we'll hold on to this. We're gonna get more and more manpower as we go, so we'll be all right. There it is. Okay. Oh boy. Everything ready here. All right, I want these, the SAM sites up in Armenia. I want those hill forts ready to go so we can block if they push really hard, and then we're declaring. We'll keep these guys in reserve. Multi-rolls, we will also keep in reserve. These guys are cast, we'll keep them in reserve. Transports we'll keep in reserve. Small contingent air security fighters up over the capital just in case. Actually, we'll do a lot. Just, I assume they're going to try and hit us there very quickly. Okay. deploy any more aircraft that we might have.
What happened to Clone Wars episode? In Slaughter's game, he found some mushrooms on a planet that released a plague on a species who died in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I got 30 minutes into that fucking game and I got a game over. It literally killed all my planets. I lost the game. It was fucking crazy. Yeah. Oh man. Apparently it was an event you weren't supposed to get at the start of the game because you didn't have the resources for it. So it wasn't fun. There's going to be around 80 players in the MD game as chaos is going to ensue. Well, there's 84 signups. I would guess we'll maybe have 50 to 60 players actually show up. The show out is always much less than the signups. Almost always. Almost good. How long we got before that? Hour and a half. We'll get around an hour, and I'd say of a war of Russia, and we'll continue it next week. In this game, it's Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. If you're talking about the game we're playing later, it's going to be Clinton, and then it'll be Bush. Up to one a day. You gotta follow DL Reap. We need a lot more tech metals. Now my notification isn't going off at all. What the fuck is Streamlabs doing? Yeah, Hillary Clinton's presidency. I keep hot sauce in my purse when I want, oh man. My favorite picture of Hillary Clinton is the picture of her going into, it's like always captioned really funny, like because it keeps surfacing on the internet. I saw it again not too long ago. It's the one where she walks into just like a normal person's kitchen. I don't even know what the context was on why she was there, but there's this picture of Hillary Clinton walking into like a really small kitchen for just, you know, I think an apartment or a small house or something for, you know, someone who's clearly not wealthy. And the look of disgust on her face is the reason I can never respect that woman. Like, just the disgust she has on her face for someone who's clearly not wealthy, but is making the best they can out of their situation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Goddamn. There's elitism, and then there's whatever the fuck that was. It was just, oh man, wild. Have you seen Liz Truss Cheney's speech? Or Liz Truss's speech? Which one, Moscow? Ever seen the interview where she got hot sauce out of her purse during an interview at an urban radio station when she was running? No. Oh god, so fucking weird, man. Blows my mind. The cheese one? No, I haven't. Yeah. Yeah, I'd go find that picture, but I'm gonna fuck off my audio if I go to Chrome right now. But if someone can find it, there's a, like, look up, like, Hillary Clinton walking into working class, like, family's house or something, and it comes up immediately. Yeah, man, that picture. You can't make that shit up. I missed the Bernie versus Out of Touch Hillary memes from 2016. Yeah, same, man. Good times. Good times.
Almost done. We topped that at 1,400 air superiority fighters. We've got all of those out, right? We're gonna need all these up. We'll move more back if we have to protect Iran. If they want to contend us in Iran, that's good. That's good for us. We can fuck them up. But I'm going to assume that the AI will not be a monkey and will probably contend us where they can win. So we're going to need some more fuel when we start the war too. So let's go ahead. Produce some more of that. I don't want us to contend their navy. We don't want to waste it. I optimally want to take a bunch of the Russian navy in the peace deal if we win, and we're going to use it to fight the Americans at the end. But if worse comes to worse, we might have to. She looks so confused and disgusted. Yes, that's exactly what it was. She looks like that turtle meme, you know, the one where it's like, what is this place? Exactly. Did anyone if you find that picture, shoot a link of that in the chat, please, because I can't do it right now. It's wild. Even as a Democrat, I don't like Hillary Clinton, but I do think she was a better candidate considering that the other was Trump. I'm not going to disagree with you there, but like, it's not much of a better option, you know. I vote Democrat. I wouldn't consider myself a Democrat. I promise I won't start ranting about politics for the 100th time. I don't consider myself a Democrat, but I almost always vote for them. There is a brand of Republican I would vote for, but they don't tend to get much popularity these days in the Republican Party. The type I would support are long gone in the party, sadly. Alrighty. I know you can't watch it right now, but I'll just send it to you for the last. Sounds good, Zodi. Who is who? U.S. politics destroys any viable third party. Yes, they do, Bearded. It fucking sucks. What's our naval invasion tech at, actually? Hold on. I think I may have fucked up there. That's fine. Where's the rest of them at? They are over here. We'll bring these in if we absolutely have to, but we need to get them trained. Good luck in the Caucasus. That's a hilly place to fight in. Yes, it is. It's going to be rough. The older I get, the more conservative I feel I become, which is very unpopular, especially in my community. There's certain types of conservative policies that are understandable to support when you get older, but I think there's some that tend to be more conservative that are pretty, I don't know. If you're talking more economic policies, it's understandable. As you accrue wealth when you get older, it is understandable that you would support more policies that don't have you tax as much and things like that, especially considering your taxes aren't being well used. I'm a huge support. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to rant about this. We're about to fight a war, but like, I'm innately for taxes. The problem is most governments don't utilize their taxes very well, especially in the US. I don't support taxation in the US because it's just going to go to the fucking military and things I don't really support. But optimally, it should be something I would support. In reality, it doesn't. So I understand like being against that as you get older and other things along those lines. What I don't support is people who get older and become more socially conservative. Like the lack of tolerance that you sometimes see come with age with some people I don't respect. But all right, we're about ready. I think we should be about good here. We'll finish these. Let's get it going. We waited a while. I'm ready. My body is ready. All right, we need a good one. Get a save here too. I will have to use a cheat for Azerbaijan because if I just declare war with them with our focus tree, Russia's going to fight alongside us, which is absolutely bullshit. So
I'm not going to cheese them out like that. So that's not the right one.
the fuck is the one to...
Oh, no CP. Yes. There it is.
Here we go. Here we go, boys.
Are the Russians not joining?
I mean, if they're not going to join, we can push through and then declare war on them. There they go. Oh, they're gonna contend us in Iran. Oh, you fool. You fool. You fucking fool. Let's do it. Let's see if we can actually outtrade them, though. That's the real question. I don't know why they don't want to move. I may have to redo these lines. Sometimes they get fucked up. Here comes Ukraine. We got really deep before they got to us. They're gonna contend. Oh, they're up in Anatolia. Oh, we're gonna have to chase their air. This is gonna be a bitch. There we go. Why are they fighting Yugoslavia? They started it and then they could never reach them, so they didn't end it. Can all right, you know what? We'll set up a prediction. Actually, we won't be able to get anywhere today. You know what I will do? No, we don't have time. I'll make an I was gonna say I can make a prediction for whether or not we'd win this war, but we won't finish it today, so it's fine. Azerbaijan is gone. No, we're gonna hold on to them. Oh. No, we'll be able to start to push it through really quickly, so fuck it. Let's get them on the front line. We're gonna get out-traded here because we can't contend, so let's contend them somewhere we can out-trade them. We're losing the air war, but we are winning the ground war at present. We'll see if that continues. Yeah, we're really out trading them here. We're just going to attrition all of their aircraft. We're going to have to fight around Abkhazia. They didn't join. Yugoslavia is going to send forces to help us, too, because they're still at war. Georgia capped. God damn it. Let me right click. There we go. So we break through these hills and mountains, we're gonna be rolling. Big one, come on. Get there. Nuclear forces have been set on alert. Ooh, all the air's up there. We got it. Encirclement. Nice. That was a lot of tanks there. Let's bust through these fucking mountains. Don't attack hills or mountains ever, by the way. Don't do what I'm doing. This is bad. This is stupid, but we'll push through. Sometimes you can get away with it. If they're deorged like this. Teleportation. Yeah, Bird made the Spanish one, so you know it's gonna be good. Well, I am cautiously optimistic here. We will see. We are losing the air war so badly, though. We are really murdering them with our cast, though. Look at that. This is why you build, not cast, anti-air. This is why you build anti-air in any game, but especially in MD. It will save your fucking ass. Come on. We're actually having supply maintained too, for now. Come on! Fucking mountains. I bet they're bombing out all our stuff too, aren't they? No, they actually don't have a lot up. I don't know why they put everything up in Turkey. We sunk a Russian corvette. We're gonna hit them with a naval invasion. I don't think we'll win this, but it's worth a try. If we fail this, I'm gonna bring all these special forces over to the main front to push. Yeah, look how much they have stacked on Sochi there. Nah. Nope, we're not gonna win that. Let's pull back. We'll bring them over to the front where we're actually winning. We're not going to win these naval invasions, so let's just focus on here. We are getting a huge breakthrough in the plains and force to the south, to the north of the Caucasus. There we go. Our tanks are just completely halted, but... We'll put them somewhere we can actually make use of them. There they go. Oh my god, they put up everything. We gotta win this, so we're gonna throw everything at them. Yeah, we've got them on the retreat and they can't reorg. That's what's happening. They can't re-entrench here. Oh, we are winning. We are winning the air war. Oh, fuck. Wow. They have everything up and they are losing it. They have look at how we're trading with them. Look at this. Man. I was worried we wouldn't actually outcontend them in the air, but we are. Okay, we're going to do a sweep. I want to encircle all these divisions in Sochi. No supply. Where's the supply hub? Sevastopol. Oh, we are running into some supply issues now, for sure. Come on, gotta get there. Let's go. A teleportation glitch.
I'm gonna follow Mindy C. Parvin.
Come on, come on, come on! Get that encirclement. This is huge. Ooh, it'll be close. Sevastopol is what we really need, though. Like that is so huge. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. Oh, shit. 12 tank divisions. Huge. Get Sevastopol, come on. Oh boy, that was a little rough there. I was worried. I was worried we might not complete that breakthrough, but we got it. No fucking supply. We'll live. And they are fucking gone. Let's go. This festival. We can bring these guys up very soon as well. There it is. Got a lot of tanks on there. We might be able to go around. We also really need supply. Which is why we need Sevastopol. We just have really good divisions, and we had the air advantage. They were not smart with how they did the air. All right, let's move everything forward too. Not a lot of air bases up here though. We are going to be working from a disadvantage given that. All of our stuff just can't reach there. We're gonna go for air production. Do we not just get the normal ones? Oh, it's here somewhere. There you are. Come on, come on! We're deep, though. Oh boy, are we deep. Some deep penetration, but we're not... We need to take Sevastopol. If we don't get that supply line, we're gonna be pretty fucked up here. Any other air bases we can get yet? Nope. This one is huge. Oh, this is huge. We need this. There it is. We can bring up all our air security fighters now. We can provide probably... Okay, hold on. Let me change up our air. $750. Cool. There we go. Green air. We get the Rostov, we could also cut them off. No, they'll get supply from Crimea though, I think, so. I really want to get the encirclement here, but Sevastopol's more important. Yeah, I didn't turn it on originally, IMC, so that's a little unrealistic in that capacity, but this is more, I wanted this to kind of see if we could actually beat some of these big countries at the end of this game. The AI is not programmed to launch nuclear weapons offensively, but you can get them to launch defensively. But I needed to turn on the option, I didn't do that. I hope at some point we do get it so the AI will launch offensively, but I'm sure coding that AI-wise is just pain. Come on. Come on! If we can get our cast up there, that'd be worthwhile. Yep. Fucking AI. There we go. Well, we should get this now. God, we are still rolling though. Look at this. I'm a little worried we're getting overextended here, but we have them on the defense. They're not entrenching, and if we give that up, we're gonna be in bad shape. All right, we got Stavropol. I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
You know what I bet we also need to be doing? Yep, repairs. We're gonna go for construction repair.
I mean, we're in this deep. Fuck it.
We gotta get these things repaired quickly.
We still may be able to cut off Sochi.
Oh boy.
That airbase down there is key too. I bet they got most of the aircraft there. Yep, that's 1,000. That's on Karandar. We're about to take that. No. No encirclement in Sochi, so let's just go for the airbase. We only really got that one really big early encirclement, and that was kind of it for us. God, we're getting hit too. These are bombers, right? Yeah, we can just disrupt the hell out of them. Wow, we repaired that actually really quick. Okay, how's supply looking? We have supply again. Oh shit. Okay, good. We're rolling. See if we can kill some of these choke points. There we go. Try and push into Crimea. Oh boy. They're not contending us anymore. They have moved on. We need to get these air bases over here. We can get a couple out there. So can we just like pull out some new ones? Let's see if we got any new, or are we just out? No, we're just out. Yeah, we're burning through these. That's fair. We'll bring out just a couple of the basic ones. Cool. I am out of water. I'll need to grab some more. Come on. Get there. How are we looking? Surplus of everything. No issue. Now this crossing is going to be a bitch though. I've got stuck here before in MD. I think I did it as Turkey last time I was here. In a similar situation. What are they at? Not that far. 35% towards capitulation. We have lost 22,000. They have lost 200,000. Well, then we need to really push to cap Ukraine. That'd be huge. If we can get through Crimea and start an offensive out here in Kherson, we'll be fine. We don't need to garrison at this point. All hands on deck. There we go, we're through. Actually, hold on. We might get the encirclement here if we're careful. They're trying to retreat out. Fuck. I'm hoping we can encircle some of these guys. Yeah, we're doing way better. Yeah, our military is very advanced in this game. We're very good. Come on, they're trying to retreat. Get him, get him, get him, get him. There it is. We got a few. Not as many as I hoped, but we did get a good encirclement there. Ooh, we got an encirclement there too. I wasn't even doing that one. God damn. Oh no. Oh no! No, 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 no. No, no, no. What the fuck are you doing? Oh god, this is why you don't battle plan with your good divisions. Oh, AI. AI, what did you do? What did you do? Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, you dumb bitch. You dumb bitch! Oh, this was so preventable. So fucking preventable. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Goddamn bullshit. This is why you don't battle plan with your good units. They're just all going around it. Oh, fuck. We're gonna win everywhere else really good because of this, but Jesus fuck. Come on, spearhead, spearhead, let's go. Hold on. There's one. I might be able to. Let's drop them some supplies. Drop them some supplies, boys. Come on. Come on. Hold out. Fuck. Fuck. We're dropping them supplies. They might be able to hold. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Boys, we're coming. Just hold. Just hold. Fuck. Just hold. Just hold. Just hold. Oh, BB, come on. Come on. I fucked up. It was about time. We were going way too well here. We need to fuck up really badly. It's only natural. There. Come on, boys. You got this. Hold out. Hold out. Hold out. Hold out. Make these fucking bitches. Come on. We're coming for you. We are fucking steamrolling them now, though. No, 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 no. No. I will last stand if I have to. We're gonna get those boys out. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, come on. Come on. I believe. I believe. Oh shit, we're so close. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So close. This is painfully close. We got him! Oh my god, we got them out. Holy shit! We actually got them out. That is wild. Oh my god. You are going to be executed for treason, though, my man. When we're done with this war, you will be executed for treason. That was treasonous behavior if I have ever fucking seen it. Woo! That's how you do it! Our turn. Our turn to cut them off. Let's do it. That was a fat fucking W. Was that what that was? Oh, and look at this. Woo! We cut them off if we get this. Nope. Oh, we were close. I'm supposed to be executed now. That's also treason, Lollipop. That's also treason. I'll be real careful what you say there, buddy. You know. Yeah, they're encircled now. We turned just an absolutely massive, brutal encirclement with no chances of success into a reverse encirclement. Oh, yes. They're gonna cap very soon, actually. They're at 72%. Get in. Get in. Walk out of here. Not a chance. Not a chance. Alright. I'm going to throw them in with our regular troops. And we are going to get this dub. That's what we're going to do. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Let's get our air set up. No, they would have nuked us by now, like 100 times over. I said the realism aspect of this game is dead now, so it's more just like a mechanical thing at this point. This was always more of a casual game to begin with, but definitely is right now. Yeah, we would have gotten nuked like 10 times over by now, but we have nukes, so it would have been nuclear war. I wanted to see if this Iran that we built was actually good enough to beat like the CSTO, and it is. I mean, goddamn it is. Let's see if we can clean up here. Dangerously overextended again. Sir, where the fuck are you going? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That is not kombucha. Okay. Should be able to just let it run now. He's still not getting organized, or is he? Goddamn. Alright, I'm just gonna go on max speed and let this finish. And we should be done a little before. I didn't think we'd finish this today, but I think we are actually gonna do that. Yeah, there they go. Put everything up there. What was a naval battle? Oh no, they just sunk one of our convoys. Their whole fleet is untouched, which we're gonna take. We're gonna take all of it, and then we are going to use that to kill the American fleet, which is the last thing I wanted to do for this campaign. Sinking the American fleet is basically just like crack cocaine. It's very similar, I would imagine. I personally never tried crack cocaine, but I would assume it's a similar feeling. Not my drug of choice. You know what? Get the fuck out of here. Those subs are going to be repurposed to fight the American Navy. You need to keep those not damaged for us, okay? This is not the one we want, actually. Hold on. This is the one we want. %. There we go. You're breathing spicy air. What, do you mean radiation? Radiation is spicy air. I suppose that's one way to put it. Not how I would describe nuclear radiation personally, but I mean, it's not wrong. Like kind of how static is spicy noise, you know? Similar concept. Another ace. What are we up to? I'm curious, how many aircraft did we lose, or did we actually manage to, like, build up? No, we lost. We managed to maintain a lot of our aircraft, but we're now currently at, I think, around 200 less air superiority fighters than we had at the start of this war. Ukraine capped. There we go. I looked away for a while and come back to Iran occupying this much of Russia. I'll be honest, we absolutely clapped Russian cheeks. I didn't expect them to not be able to put up a fight like this. This was kind of embarrassing. Like, this was just a rout. In fact, it's getting very hard for me to micro this battle because the sound of Russian cheeks being clapped is just too fucking loud. It's just very difficult to concentrate, frankly. We'll go for that. I'm out of water, Babis. I'll drink the last of what I got. That's not true. I have other bottled water. We'll go for some good music to end this off. Encircle 28 divisions in the west. Then they just have their eastern holdings, which will be pain to push, but we'll do it. I like how they're the ones out of supply right now, not us. Beautiful. Beautiful. Snow. And with all that extra air XP, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna make the God cast. No, it's fine. Don't look at the economy. It's not important. We don't need to be looking at things like that. There we go. That's a beautiful close air support. How much fucking ground attack, ridiculous amounts. All right, and we have won the war. Holy shit. Let's start by taking our historical claims. Let's make this real simple to start off with. All of this historical territory of ours, we'll you know what? Fuck it. We'll take all that just to humiliate them. We'll take Crimea too. Fuck them. We'll go ahead and also take the Russian Navy. Don't mind if I do. More of their navy. Pop at Russia. Pop at Ukraine. Pop at Kyrgyzstan. Pop at Transnistria. Pop at Estonia. And not Belarus, I guess. And we'll take more of their navy. Who doesn't love a bunch of free ships? Ooh, that's all we're gonna get. Fuck. Well, we got most of their navy, so we'll take it. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, I'm not gonna bail out Ukraine. we'll end here for today. I'm going to take a little break before we do the multiplayer roleplay Millennium Dawn here in around 30 minutes. So this is the current state of Iran. As I said, the realism aspect is kind of gone, given like nuclear wars can't happen and the politics are just such that we can't go anywhere. So we'll probably do one more session as Iran. Next week, it'll be our last one next Saturday morning, and we're going to invade NATO. The ending of this game will be us attacking NATO and trying to beat them. I just want to see if we can actually contend it. Navally, we have 270 ships now. I'm going to refit those at the start of next game, and then we're going to try and sink their navy. Militarily, we are absolutely massive. We have just a huge political apparatus behind us now. So we are very, very, very strong. We're in amazing shape. And we will see if we can beat the US next time. That being said, I'm going to end stream real quick. I'm going to go to the bathroom, grab something to eat, and then I will be back in around 30 minutes. We'll be playing the United States in a multiplayer roleplay Millennium Dawn, so it'll be very roleplay based, unlike this one. And that will be starting first session of that in around 30 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in a little bit. If not, I will also be streaming tomorrow morning, Grand Campaign in the morning, and then continuing the last session of the Iran victory game tomorrow. I will see you all in a bit. If not, have a good afternoon or evening.